gonna do a...
All right, everybody, this is Edward with Sword and Fortress. Today we've got Judas Chris with us, and then Spencer Wizzywig. They're going to be throwing down some 40k Crusade Genestealers versus Drukhari. So we're going to be playing this in the second phase of the first book of the Book of Rust. So it should be lots of fun. And I have to yell because I'm not mic'd up! But the other two are, but that's fine. You guys don't want to hear me anyways. So, just go ahead and start talking about your army a little bit. All
right, so today I am bringing my Genestealer Cult Crusade, which I lovingly named Children of the Star God. Running for this 50 power level game, I am running the Holy Grandsire, my Patriarch, the, I think his name is like Kiss from Beyond the Stars, my Sanctus, True Hero of the Cult, my Kellermorph, the Image of the Grandsire Acolyte Hybrid Squad, a True Children of the Stars Pure Strain Genestealer Squad, the Brutal Children of the Cult Aberrants, and then my 4th generation of the Cult Neophytes with a Goliath Rock Grinder, lovingly known as Fortress of the Cult, and then the Achilles Ridge Runner called the Cult Limo.
The Cult Limo. I love it.
Yep. And what's not showing up today will be my Primus and Magus, just because 50 power level.
Yeah.
And we are running the new books, so...
Yeah, so we got the new book, Genestealers. This should be interesting. And then, Spencer, go ahead and talk a little bit about your army. What are you bringing?
I'm bringing Drukhari today. I had a lot of fun coming up with some backstories and character names. Surprisingly difficult to name everything, but had a lot of fun doing it for my first time. I named my army after the Cabal, and so it's the Cabal of the Venomous Worm. It's WYRM, like dragon worm, and then the story behind it is the Archon. In his quest for power, he cloned himself and ended up having like a brother, but the brother this brother clone ended up betraying him, and so what's left of the army is after the fight that went down, and so that's kind of the reason like he's going through the Crusades to try and rebuild his forces, rebuild his cabal, and then gain favor with more powerful individuals again, because after like that betrayal that he faced, a lot of people turned away from him, and so what's left is kind of like the loyalists and the people that didn't die in the battle that happened. I've got the Archon, I've got my Succubus and Homunculus. And then we're running Poison Tongue rules for the Cabal. We're doing a custom cult for the Witches, and then the Coven of 12 for the Homunculus Coven. I've got 2 squads of Incubi, 1 Dark Lance, and then the Blast Cannon thing, and then 1 Shredder in each unit, and then we have a unit of Witches with the Shardnet, an Impaler, the Razor Flails, and the Gauntlets, and then 2 Cyberites and the Hecatrix. I have a squad of Scourges, 5 Scourges. 4 of them have, actually I think all 5 of them have Shard Carbines, and then the Solarite has the Venom Blade, and then a squad of 5 Incubi, and 1 Raider. So...
So, I do want to show off one model specifically. I love this model of Spencer's. It is so epic. He has a pyramid head homunculus dude using the shock brow I mean, that is just so epic. Yeah. All
He's
right.
he is the
Shock crowd.
leader of the squad of racks that
Make sure you
Akathist, I
keep this
think.
out since I know that you use
Yes,
it. Yes.
I do.
Okay, so since we have moved on from phase 1 throughout this crusade we've been running for like a year now.
Yep.
Off and on, barely moving, yeah. Our current crusade, who won that was actually the Raiders. So phase 1 was not won by the Imperium or the Chaos.
It was won by the orcs and the
Orcs and the
Drukhari.
Drukhari, they actually won phase 1. So we're going into phase 2, which is going to be very, very interesting. I'll let Chris start setting the table up.
Yeah.
All right, so in phase 2, instead of the screwed up stuff that we had to deal with in phase 1, which was the battlefield twist, the irradiated wasteland, and other things, you guys have the Metallican Redoubt. This is no ordinary battlefield, but a site that the Metallicans have held for countless centuries. In that time, it has been enhanced with the same manner that the Adeptus Mechanicus augmented their own bodies. The landscape is now riddled with ancient technologies, gleaming machinery, and these all serve the needs of Metallica, preserving and protecting Forge World's precious assets.
And there's a bunch of speakers that only play Enter Sandman.
Yes. So technically, you know what? We can't do Book of Rust.
Why?
Because you guys are on the same team.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably a...
But you know what? That works out, because instead what we'll do is we'll say this battle is being done on the Necron world, because we have the Necron thing. So you guys will do it behind the veil.
Okay.
Cool.
So the cool thing is with the Crusades, we haven't done much of it because we haven't played that many games into it. But as you guys win stuff, you guys get, not only do they have unique battle traits, relics, and battle scars you can purchase because you've involved yourself in this fight, but as you guys get investigation points, you can get cool stuff. Like, cool. If you get 4 investigation points, you gain 1 requisition point.
Yep.
Cool.
So we will play that you guys are actually playing on the Necron world. Let's see. Do you guys want to play with strategic setbacks and/or afflictions?
I think we'll just play more basic because we do have a first-time player.
Yeah, brand new player. We're not gonna torture the new
super
guy.
hinder him.
That probably is a good idea.
Playing Drukhari too. So.
Oh yeah, and you Drukhari.
There's so much to remember.
Yes, there is.
And they have a little bit of a squish to them.
They do.
And since we are playing on a Necron world, we do have to use a couple things.
Yeah, a couple Necron things of explosions that came up out of nowhere.
Cool.
So this cool terrain has not seen the tabletop in probably a year.
Oh God, this terrain was when we were only on
YouTube. Yeah. So, and of course, now that I'm using the HD camera, you can see where my painting mistakes are.
Yeah, you can see where all of our painting mistakes are.
So the rules for these are
that'd be
nice,
cool.
big line of sight blocking. Screw you terrain.
Perfect.
So never mind, we don't need the Crusade Points tracker. Alright, now
Get some bunkers over by you.
as we start every stream off, make sure you're taking care of yourself, giving yourself that self-love. As I'm giving myself self-love because we're setting my own account up to watch us. Giving us an additional viewer. Yes. So yeah. And then what is that song? Since I'm not actually playing today, I can look it up. Okay, so the song is Wise Blood by Zola Jesus. Or Jesus, or I don't know how they have it.
Happy Jesus.
Yeah.
Happy Jesus.
Yes, I am an expert at self-love, damn it. But like they say in the song, if it doesn't make you wiser, doesn't make you stronger, doesn't make you live a little bit, what are you doing? So make sure you're taking care of yourself with that kind of mythos, ethos.
Remember
whatever.
to wash your hands.
Wash your hands afterwards. I've done this for like 2 months now. I've been talking about self-love, and he is the first one to joke about it. Followed up by Jim the Dad. I was waiting, and you guys blew all expectations that it took this fucking long for you guys to say something. Okay, so let's take a look at what mission you guys have agreed to screw yourselves up on.
Yeah. I like screwing.
Who doesn't?
Screwing and self-love. That's the name of the game.
So, if you get the chance, if you've got a PS4, there's a wonderful game called Mutant Football League. It is like the successor to NFL Blitz. And the broadcasters are the raunchiest, most awesome people there. And one of them is like the mutated head of one of the guys. It's great, but they say all kinds of fun shit like that. Like, I love to screw, or what do you do when you knock up somebody? Run. Yeah. Shit like that.
Sounds a lot like how the old Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked announcers were.
Okay, so since we are playing an incursion mission, somebody roll me a d6.
All right, we are 2.
2, the Shroud. And that is on page 38. For those following along.
Oh, I hope this isn't a goofy ass one like
All
our
right.
last Crusade.
A series of ancient linear earthquakes appear to conceive with the eerie curtain of an unknown energy. Its exact dimensions cannot be clearly determined, but this unnatural power, oh yeah, we gotta have
Our new mascot.
of the great Gugamuka. In fact, we're gonna move some things around.
The great
Like
Gugamuka.
the great Gugamuka makes his appearance. The earthquake raised the great Gugamuka. Yes, Wamu's hydrate. Everybody take a drink.
I need to find one.
Yeah.
Too bad we aren't sponsored by a certain liquid that causes death.
The liquid that annihilates thirst, yes. The enemy army is seeking to cross this barrier, keeping them back at all costs and secure the perimeter. This phenomenon is ours alone to exploit. So the Shroud is a straight, thin 1mm line that runs through the center of the battlefield. When making ranged attacks, if a straight line drawn between the fighting model and the closest visible part of the target crosses the Shroud, the target has a 5-up invuln.
Nice.
Cool.
So right here, along the statue of the
So
great
it is
Gugamuka,
along the...
It is there.
Cool.
It's
If
because...
you shoot across, they get a 5-up.
It's because the gods angered him, and so
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
protecting
Yes.
everyone.
So at the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 10 victory points for each of the following conditions for a maximum of 30. If they have one or more unit wholly within half of the battlefield that contains their opponent's deployment zone. So basically, if you've got a unit on this side, you get one. If there are no enemy units wholly half within your own deployment zone, or if one or more enemy units were destroyed this turn by a unit from their army that is wholly within the half of the battlefield that contains their opponent's deployment zone. So if you've got a unit here and they kill the enemy here, you get a point there. And basically, the deployment zones are table edges, this table edge and that table edge.
We kind of do have lines, so like if you look at this blue line that basically goes across, there's one, and this blue line that basically goes across,
Let me
there's one.
adjust this to where the great statue of Gugamuka is the middle line. Yep. 6 inches from that is 21. So your deployment zones, whoever's on this side of the table, is basically right here. If I can draw a straight line imaginarily. And then the other dudes, sorry, moving your phone.
All good.
15 puts you at 9. Here is your deployment zone. At least close enough. Alright, so do you guys want to play? We agreed not to play with any afflictions or anything else because poor Spencer here is just getting his cherry popped in how bad this stuff gets.
I appreciate it.
So,
Okay, let's figure
all right.
out.
So, two of you roll off, and let's see who's attacker, who's defender, who's doing what. Wamoose, when do we get to
3.
see you again, man?
1.
All right. So you get to decide. Do you want that side or this side?
I want this side.
You want that side.
I want this side.
Okay.
Pass me my dice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and start deploying stuff out.
Okay.
All right. Defender, I believe, deploys. No, defender chooses. Attacker deploys first.
Yep. So he's defender. So you
Okay.
are attacker.
I gotta figure some stuff out for my vehicles because I need to figure out how much, who's in what. Okay, so it can hold
Apparently,
up
I need to
to.
do a repair job on the great statue of Gukimuk or whatever.
Well, it's supposed to have fallen
Oh,
because
that's
it's
true.
broken.
What I need to do is actually take the skill saw, cut it to where we've got like a leaning edge.
Yep.
There you
Like,
go.
Well, we got a
yeah.
couple.
You could put it
of
on
them
a
in
base
here, so
and put some.
My poor children hopefully don't.
capacity of 6. So
So, Oni Mushi.
Onimushi, yeah.
I am killing Winter right now. He hates how I pronounce that.
okay,
So we've got Spencer and his Drukhari versus Chris and his Genestealer.
so
What are the rules on these?
They're
They're
just
just-
big line of sight blocking things.
Okay.
my
Is it
aberrants
the
are
same
inside
as if you're
my,
up against it, or does it?
So these
Goliath.
things you can't go in. They're just
Okay.
big, huge blockers.
Hmm.
But like if for whatever reason he's got guys over here, he can't shoot over there.
Okay.
This qualifies as line of sight blocking, but these don't because they're not up at that 5-inch.
okay,
Oh,
that was
okay.
my first placement.
Yeah. Oh, actually, never mind. That's line of sight blocking.
Yeah, most of our things, these won't be.
Yeah.
These smaller
These smaller
broken
runes
ones. But
Okay.
yeah,
are.
the
Okay.
all other runes will be line of sight, but they will
But
be
yeah,
runes.
as long as you get like somebody up against it, people can shoot. You can
Mhm.
shoot through.
Okay.
These will be light cover. These will be probably difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll work you through it as we go through it.
Okay.
Plus, we're still really learning how the terrain rules work now in 9th because they're fucking complicated.
Okay. What did you put down?
So Genestealer cult doesn't
Oh,
necessarily.
that's right.
Yes,
He
can
went
appear.
underground. Okay.
They ambush the shit out.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's my first placement.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is also where you would declare who's going in the raider.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I got aberrants in my Goliath rock truck or rock grinder,
Okay.
and then you also decide if, like, say your winged guys, if they have a way to deploy
Mhm.
from the sky,
Yeah.
then you would say, okay, they're deploying from the sky. These guys are in my boat.
Okay.
And
They are. I am gonna have them off.
no,
They're gonna
you're not
deploy
really
from the
going into
sky,
Self-inflicted mental sexual abuse.
and then let me double check.
However, I get to determine whether they go underground when I have to reveal,
Okay.
because
Okay.
I'm Genestealers.
And then what are you checking? Sorry.
I'm just checking the movement on the
On the big boat.
on my unit. So I'm gonna put the racks in the boat, and
Okay.
I'll put the witches
Boat can hold like what, 12 guys?
You can't-
11. So
That's an odd number.
No, it makes sense because then it's a 10-man unit plus the
Oh,
succubus,
plus a leader,
the-
okay.
yeah, the
Like my rock grinder is a 6.
Okay.
the 10-man rack unit and the homunculus are in the boat.
Okay.
Some
So-
stuff for just letting everyone know what we got going on. So I have 2 relics. I have the worm rounds for the Kellermorph, and I have the gift from beyond the stars on my Sanctus, and my Patriarch. Give me a second to figure out what he's rocking. So I don't have a Warlord trait yet because I didn't want to spend the requisition point. Oh, no, I guess I did. So I have no requisition points.
Okay.
So my Warlord is Shadow Stalker Warlord trait, and he is rocking Psionic Blast and Synaptic Blast for his 2 psychic powers, and yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what are you deploying out first? What's your first deployment?
I'm just gonna drop the boat. I wanted to put it right here.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it blocked if I do that, or?
So it's more than 50% obscured from right here, but if
Okay.
standing like right here, you might be able to.
Okay.
So
So
I
it really
will do
all
something
depends
similar
on-
with my Goliath rock grinder, because my two vehicles do not get to be concealed.
Okay.
I just hope I don't get turn one, because that would really suck. Because then, like, who cares what I'm putting down?
Yeah. I'm gonna put one squad of Cabalites in here.
All right. I shall get my third placed. My third one will be right there. Yeah, it's kind of messed up how quick I can.
How quick you can deploy.
Yeah.
So for those of you guys who are watching because of the fisheye of the camera, Chris has put a truck hiding behind this big monster. Spencer's got a boat hiding behind that big monster.
Yep.
I gotta try and figure out how to get rid of the fisheye on these cameras.
Probably bring it up a little bit. But for right now, it's
For the
not that
moment,
big a
it's
deal.
good.
Okay. So you got your third place, or thinking you know where
I'm
you want
just thinking.
it?
Don't think, drink.
Hydrate. Yeah, I might just put these here too. I'll do my second squad.
Okay.
Just behind them.
1, 2, 3,
And then
4.
both squads
5,
have
6.
shredders, and then one has Dark Lance and one has the blaster.
Okay. Well, my Achilles limo.
Yes.
I like the model. It looks awesome.
The limo.
Yeah, so my limo will go right there.
I'll put
Let's get on
my witches. This was cover.
Yeah, that's light cover.
Okay, I'll put my witches in there.
I didn't bring one of my familiars, so let's just put that D4 for his familiar. Yep, everything looks good for me.
Alright. While they're setting stuff up, this would be a good opportunity.
Play an ad for Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
Raid Shadow.
Legends.
We are no longer being sponsored by them.
What? What happened?
Let's put a prediction out there. Who will win? Kari?
A poll.
Yes, we're going to put out a poll. Kari versus Genestealers.
Did you go? Did you deploy?
So I gotta put one down.
Okay.
Good.
Go ahead and put down who do you think will win?
It's not fair, is it?
Well, I'm gonna do one as well, so I'm gonna put my succubus right there.
Okay.
And then, yep, I'm gonna put my Archon right here. And I just have one more unit.
Come on, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 are already placed. That's 4, 1, 2, yep.
So who do you guys think is going to win? Use some channel points. And yeah, check that out.
Did you go?
Yeah, I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you need to put one
Okay,
down.
this is my last one.
Your last drop.
Yep, my last drop.
All right.
Because the scourges are up in the air and... I'll just put them back here.
Okay. Well, if I got 2 drops left.
On top!
Yep.
What the?
Why not?
I mean, I don't know how the hell they're going to get down unless they've got fly.
Does he need to get down?
That's a good point. That is a very good point.
I mean, it's kind of obvious who that is.
Yeah, that's going to be the sniper from hell.
Okay. So let's roll off to see who goes first then, my friend. All right. Great. I get to go first. So my
That's
entire...
exactly what you wanted.
Yep. Okay, so people going underground. Genestealers going underground. Acolyte going underground. That's it.
Okay.
Genestealers? Did I really misspell that?
G
Yes, I did.
Did you put
I spelled it right.
Gene
Oh, okay.
Steelers.
Did you put
Yeah.
Jean?
Yeah, I was like, did I? Because I'll fully admit, I am the worst speller you will ever run into. I cannot. If it wasn't for autocorrect and spell check on emails, I would still be flipping burgers.
Oh, so my agenda will be silence the detractor.
Oh,
We need agendas real quick.
So I will pick a. Who are your characters? 'Cause I get to pick one of your characters. And my goal will be to kill that character. For my
that'd be my
agenda.
HQ. Anybody?
Anybody that has the character keyword. So in your army, it basically is
A
your
succubus, an
succubus,
incubus.
Or my Archon.
Archon.
Yep.
Incubi are not.
Or the
The Succubus, the Homunculus, and the Archon
okay.
are the
so,
3.
I don't know much about them. I know Archons can get
so
some
Let's
busted saves.
let's pick some agendas for you.
Okay.
Let me get my Drukhari book out. Because I too like the horny, dark knife ears.
Horny goth knife ears.
Horny goth knife ears.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so let's see, which one would be. You're not going to be doing as much melee attack for that one.
All right. Oh, yeah. Here's my little moon. Cool. All right.
This one would be a really good one, actually. Take
Okay.
credit. So what you do is you pick this one, then you pick an easy one for your other agenda, and every 2 experience gained by other units, that character gains 1.
Oh yeah, we take 2 agendas. Huh?
So, take credit would be a really great one for
Okay.
your Archon. Oh, do I not have edit?
I thought I gave it to. I thought I made you an editor.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, I am. For whatever reason, it was
Okay.
freaking out. Take credit, so you are going to get 1 experience for every tally.
Okay.
And then for the second one, because you can only pick 1 out of this.
Yep. So I gotta figure out a
let's
different.
Take a look at agendas that are this mission specific.
Yep. Do you have to take more than 2?
You have to take 2.
Okay, so I'll look through your little book and see what they got as well. You know what? Psychic Beacon sounds good. I just don't know what it does.
Psychic Beacon means your psyker has to spend a turn going, all righty.
I mean, I can do that for the first turn and get one
Uh,
of the beacons off.
each time it successfully completes it, you add 1 to the tally, and then gains 1 experience point.
Each time it does it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can live with that.
All right, so you're going to go Psychic Beacon.
Psychic Beacon and silence the detractor. And I shall choose your succubus to be the character from my detractor.
Okay.
So for you... Extermination Order might be a good one, because you get to add a tally if it destroyed an enemy unit during that battle round, and then at the end of, if it's got 3 or more, it gains 2 experience points, which then gives your Archon 1 experience point.
Okay, let's do that then.
Alright, so the second one will be Extermination Order. Alright, so we've got agendas up, 2 XP. Oh no, we'll just do... I'll have to manually add it because that's not a great calculator for it.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Yep, we'll do
Because
it later.
mine's complicated.
Alright, so Oni Mushi, Ani, Oni, Ama. I'll give you a run for your money, Ed. I'll cut the difference between a lot of the sound. What? I'm lost. Was I making a bunch of weird noises?
Probably.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I do make some weird noises. After narrating adult porn audiobooks, I'm capable of making.
It always makes me laugh whenever I hear that you did that.
I mean, I can make some interesting sound and noises if that's what we really need here, but I'd rather not. And I don't think I can talk with a straight face about how, shampoo and its many uses in the shower. Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's just randomly choose which kind of world I'm on, or I'm trying to do. So a 4. So I'm trying to do a fortress world for my path to ascension.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you are going first, right?
Yep, I am going first.
I'm glad to hear that you're proud of me no matter what. And I'm very glad that you actually haven't listened to those audiobooks.
I don't think anyone will be listening to those audiobooks without a very, very, very specific kink.
I only bring this up since it has been brought up. Let's take a look at it. I just got an email about needing to pay royalties.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Let's take a look at it real quick while everybody's putting out their agendas and everything else.
Okay. Well, I am ready to play. So. Oh
You guys
god.
go ahead and play while I look this up. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh god. You got paid royalties, so someone actually listened to that. Alright, so first off, command phase. I gain a command point. Yay!
Oh wait, that's another thing. Crusade points. How many crusade points did you start off with?
So I would have 3, I believe, with the 2 relics and the warlord trait.
Okay. You started off with...
I didn't know how many. I
So
I
how
thought
many
it was.
upgrades have you done
So
for
that's
your
1,
unit?
2, 3. So he's got 4 crusade points.
So I would
There
get
should
one
be
extra.
one more.
So your requisition log.
I think I didn't. I don't think I put it in. There should be one more warlord trait for my
So the
my,
supplies
my,
won't matter.
succubus.
It's just whatever upgrade you've given your people.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what.
he's done. Why is that? Okay, apparently I really cannot type.
Your caps lock on.
No, that bold just doesn't want to, and my cap lock. So.
Yes, his caps
Yes,
lock
his
was
caps
on.
lock was on.
Well, I was looking more at the bold.
Oh, where's one of my damn spin
And
cannons
it-
I have
And
left
we'll
here?
fill
Yeah.
that in later.
There they are.
That's
So
fine.
technically, you are starting. So that's 2 crusade points for that one. 2 crusade points for that one.
We would have 6 normally.
2 there, and actually it's just 1.
Just one
for
on the
succubus.
succubus.
So he is actually running 5 crusade points.
So I get an extra 2. So my
you get
6
2
goes up to
Yep.
7.
Okay.
So I now have 8 command points at the beginning of this game.
How many do you start with?
6.
So
6. Okay.
Yes, we are in the incursion, so we
Okay.
get 6. If we were in the first one, we would get 3.
Okay.
But
Okay, not to brag or anything, but 177 people have paid actual money.
Hell yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Bunch of degenerates.
They didn't get part, and that doesn't count as towards like Audible subscription or anything else like that. That's people who actually paid money to listen to this voice talk about dirty, nasty things.
Scoot you over to there.
Don't, dude. It is bad. Just trust me, it is bad. Like,
the more you talk about it, though, the more curious people
true.
are going to become, and then they really are going to just be
let
like...
me just put it this way, okay? For a 15-minute audiobook, it took me like 3 hours to record because I could not stop laughing or keeping a straight face, especially about the one about male pregnancy. That was just bad.
Oh my gosh.
15 inches. Right there, so I am beyond the stupid
Bukamuka.
Yep.
Stupid line.
The line of
the line.
Okay, these guys are 6 inch. You're actually going to stay there for right now. You are at 8. So you're going to actually come over here and hide. A little psychic familiar and the rock grinder.
Dude, I don't blame you. I don't even listen to them, and
You're the one who made them.
Yes.
The underground units, they come in at the start of turn 2?
Yes.
Okay.
They will come up.
Just like the Scourges?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That being said, I did narrate a really good young adult children's heroic story that was not in the bad area. So
maybe that's what you're getting royalties for.
no, actually, I was paid up front for that one, so I don't get any royalties for that.
So you know who's reading what when.
Whenever I get an email from a certain audiobook company saying your monthly royalty reports are in, I know that somebody paid money to
listen to you.
To listen to me.
Movement phase is over.
Okay.
Psychic phase.
Okay.
So I have to perform the psychic action.
So it has a warp charge.
Should be like 5 or 3.
So the action, warp charge of 5, 1 psychic army or psyker attempt to perform this psychic action during your psychic phase if it's within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield. Which she is.
He made
the
it.
Center is right there. We're good.
You roll double 6s?
I rolled double 6s.
Technically, that's still...
That's a perils.
That is still a perils, yeah.
You know what? I'm spending one of my massive amounts of command points to re-roll that because, oh my god, I can't perils immediately. 7. And I don't think you have psychers because...
No, the Drukhari do not have psychers.
Okay, so it goes off, so...
You get to put 1 tally on your guy.
Yep. Oh
Drukhari will kill psychers.
And then that's all he's doing for this turn because that's all he's doing.
Action, yeah.
So my Sanctus has sight. Barely, but he does have sight. And he's shooting you.
Okay.
I don't have to roll the hit.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, because...
So who's doing this? This dude?
Him.
Okay.
He does not have to roll to hit. And he can see...
You can see the succubus.
Yeah, that's who I'm aiming at.
Do you have no lookout, sir?
He has lookout, sir. He's a sniper.
Oh, yeah, he's
a sniper. He ignores it, and he doesn't... And he auto-hits with all of his attacks.
Okay, so looking for wounds.
Yep. This is a... Strength 5 versus toughness
3.
Oh dear God.
Oh, hold on.
Threes.
Let me double check. Sorry.
No.
Okay, spend a command point because I can't let that happen.
Yep.
I need him dead.
No. The dice god straight up said no.
You are lucky. You are so lucky. All right, so that is his shooting. The Achilles Ridge Runner will fire next, and it is going to open fire into your Raider, Ravager, whichever one it is.
Raider.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you're still more than 50% covered from this line of sight, so you will get a cover shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my guys are...
Oh no, I did the strength. I upped the strength characteristic with the combat drug. I just wanted to double check that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Battlescribe didn't auto put it in. So I
Okay.
have to remember that the strength characteristics on
So,
her and the witches.
One thing
are
about my Hive
one
Cult,
higher.
I can shoot if I fall back, and I can shoot if I perform an action. However, my only action that's getting performed is by a Psyker melee unit, so I really
This is the Psyker here?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thought it was him.
No,
This
So-
dude's just a
He's a yippee-ki-yay,
Okay.
fun time guy. Okay, so the Achilles Ridge Runner with its heavy mining laser has D3 shots.
roll it on camera, man.
Well,
Yeah, you.
I'll re-roll it.
No, you still got your 3 shots. I'm just saying, roll on
Yeah.
camera.
Okay, so
Then that's the Ridge Runner over there.
No, it's
no,
This-
it's
the limo?
It's
Okay.
the limo.
the limo.
The
All
limo.
right, hitting on 4s. So 2 hits, and this is a strength 9.
So wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, 8p3.
So it turns to AP2 because you get cover.
Okay. And then
What's your normal save on Raiders? I can't remember off the top of my head.
4+.
So you go to your 5-up invul.
Okay.
And he
Yes.
owns
I
it.
got it.
You know, he takes. He's good.
Yeah.
5-up,
I got a
night
5-up
shout
invul.
armor. Yep.
Really good. All right, then the twin heavy stubbers. 4s. So 2 misses or 3 misses.
So as it currently sits, we've got 67% of people saying Drukhari are going to win. 33% of people saying Genestealer are
Okay.
going to win.
Strength 4 versus toughness 7, correct?
They're more confident than I am.
Toughness 6, I think.
Toughness 6
Okay.
on the bow.
Well,
Yep.
5s anyways. 1 hit at AP nothing.
4 up.
4 up. Yep. 3 up, actually. Doesn't matter because
Makes
you
it.
roll a 6.
Okay. Next up, we have my
These boys.
my neophytes. They're gonna fire their. I think it's a heavy stubber is what they're rocking. I think that's the only thing they can.
And everybody hydrate.
Did somebody else cash in points? Oh,
I'm
you
thirsty.
did.
So I cashed in my own points. Yes.
I have over 2,000 channel points right now, and I don't know what to do with them.
So there really, there's some fun stuff you can do. Like for 1,000, you can ban an in-game action.
Okay, every time I tried to do that, it tells me, "I'm sorry, streamer, I can't allow you to do that. At least not for the next
Okay.
5 minutes." So
Oh, you probably did it like right after an ad.
okay.
So what's
Yeah.
gonna fire is my heavy stubber and my seismic cannon. They're the only things within range to shoot at your Ravager.
Okay.
So
I don't know when the ads go either because I'm
Yeah, I'll actually have to look it up
Prime,
because you should be able to sit there and go. So like for a 40K thing, one of the examples we'd be doing for you
reroll.
ban an in-game, you can ban rerolls, or
oh my god.
you can
Pause
ban
a
it to
reroll.
where, like, okay, these guys can't shoot.
Okay.
Oh,
You know,
Jeez.
something like that.
Mm.
And then for like the 5 parsecs things, it would be okay. One of these models can't take a turn.
Oh.
Where's my
Okay.
frag grenade? Because he
We'll
might
play
be
it out.
able to also shoot you.
So next time you use it, if you get that message, DM me,
Okay.
and we'll figure out why it's saying that. 'Cause I definitely want people to do
Okay.
that. And then another 1,000 points. You get to name the next character we create.
Okay.
Frag grenade is not going to
Okay.
hit.
This is why Wamoose.
Wamoose.
I've been trying to name this little turtle forever, and finally Wamoose turned it in, and that's Jeff. That turtle's name is Jeff.
His name is Jeff.
So we're going to do a short wave. That way it's a strength 6.
How many points? That we will actually have to set up a donation for and put
Did
it as
somebody
a
ask?
donation goal.
Wait.
How many points for Ed to read part of his
Yeah.
erotic novel?
Do a live reading on the stream.
That's 10,000 points.
No, that's strictly going to have to be a donation goal.
I'm
Like-
saving my channel points.
Like, we're talking real money because that will tank my channel.
Yes. Okay, so 4 hits.
Well, I'll think about it.
You'll get a 2-week suspension from Twitch.
Yeah, I know
Strength
that.
6 versus toughness 6. So
Are you
we're
shooting
looking
the
at
boat?
4s. Yep.
Still? Okay.
So 2 hits at AP2.
So
you get-
5 up invulns.
Yep.
1. So 1 wound.
All right,
One
1
went through.
wound, and with the short wave, it's just a flat 2.
Okay. So
Okay.
he's down to 8.
All
He's
right.
down to 8 wounds.
And we got the heavy stubber. Now 4s.
So what the hell's been shooting all of these shots?
These are the neophytes shooting at him now.
okay. I was gonna
He
say.
shot both of his guns on the limo, and then now he's shooting
All
with
3 guns.
all 3 guns. Okay.
Yeah.
And then wounding. This ain't gonna wound. Wounding on 5s.
Oh, one wound.
Look at that.
wound.
1 wound. No AP.
No AP. 4 up.
3 up.
3 up.
Yeah, because you're in cover.
Oh, cover. So I got it.
Well,
Yeah.
does flying get cover from
Yes.
buildings? Okay.
Yeah. Because he's still floating behind
Sure.
that building.
Yeah. All right. So
Now, if he was standing on top of the
Yeah.
building like some sniper, maybe not.
like some sniper.
Yeah.
Like some sniper.
Okay. So next up, we're gonna have my Goliath Rock Grinder, and they're going to fire at this front row of
The witches.
witches. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do. Okay, so what's my cash demolition charges? Okay, that's not 6 inches, so that's not going to work. So we're going to have the heavy stubber fire first. And this is hitting on 4s. All 3 hits. Wounding on 3s because strength 4. 1 wound, no AP.
So 3 up save. If you're still shooting at the bow.
No, this
No.
is shooting at the
witches.
Okay. Well, they've got a 6 up invuln.
Mm-hmm.
And they get 1 plus 1 to their armor.
Well, their armor is 6 up in range.
So
Mhm.
5s. 1 5 up.
Yep, 5 up.
He only wounded me once.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
And he's sweetness.
Okay, next up the heavy seismic cannon. We'll do long wave, so heavy 6.
Okay, I'm not sure which one, what statement that goes to, but if you can let us know, that's what she said.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Could have
either.
been anything.
Nine, you're gonna have to tell us what she said.
Yep.
I didn't look over in time to see what you were referencing.
All right, wounding on 2s because it's
Okay.
strength 6. So 3 at 3 6s.
Okay. None.
All right, so this deals 2 damage apiece, and I believe they only have 1.
They're 1 wound.
But you have. Do you have feel no pain?
So, the witches. That's right. We got to look that back
Yeah.
up. 'Cause there's all kinds of crazy.
Yes,
They
there is so
changed
much
the-
crazy that you
They
guys
actually
have.
changed it up from 8 to 9. So,
'Cause if not, you got 3 dead guys.
yeah. So witches. They get power from pain.
Okay.
Mhm. Just says 6 up in vuln.
Yep. 6 up invulnerable save.
All right, so you got 3 dead witches.
Let me pull them off.
Do you want your backs or your fronts?
Oh, yeah. 6 inches won't work. That's exactly what she said. Yeah. All right. And then we are at an ad.
Woo.
So for those who aren't subscribed, we'll kind of just chit chat and talk instead of continuing.
Well, I'm gonna check stuff so I can see if
Yep.
I
Check away.
can.
Onimushi, if you really want, I think I can track down the link to the book and you can listen to the preview.
Wow.
They're just begging in chat.
Now, while I sound like I have knowledge of what the book actually is, I've only have secondhand knowledge of what it is. thanks to
Okay.
Ed.
Okay, so one of the books. No, that'll get me demonetized. My channel shut down. Never mind. I said enough about male pregnancy. We're not going to go into
Yep.
what these other books are about. Yeah. All right.
There's more than one?
No. For the record, I've been published with 3 books.
Okay.
2 are nasty. 1 is actually a pretty wholesome. I really enjoyed doing that book. I wish I could do more of them.
Okay. When are we back on to
We are back on.
Okay, so next up, my Keller Morph, last but not least, will be firing into your succubus.
Okay.
I am not choosing to use the worm rounds because I can choose to add those rounds to his Liberator stuff. So
he's got also the normal count, sir.
yes, they both are snipers.
Nice.
Okay, well, technically it's his pistols that give the lookout, sir.
But you get it, yeah.
With him using worm rounds, he wouldn't have it.
Yep.
Alright, so these are 3 pistols, 18 inches. I looked, so hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's going to hurt.
Okay.
Remember, every time he shoots across the great line of Gukamuka,
You have a 5-up
you got a
invuln.
5-up invuln.
Okay.
So we've got to remember that.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was to hit.
Yeah, that's to hit. Each time a model makes a ranged attack, if it scores a hit after this model makes the rest of its ranged attack, that model can make an additional ranged attack at the same target using this weapon. So,
Okay.
yeah, there's 3 more hits. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yep.
Okay, now let's see if I wound your guy. That keeps getting moved. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Alright, so that's 4 that did not wound. And
AP.
these are AP 1. Any unmodified rolls of 6s on the wound roll score an additional mortal wound. So there's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Automatically added
Automatically,
onto
she's down to 2 then.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-up saves with your 5-up
Okay.
invuln from the
So,
great Googly Moogly.
Succubi, I think they've got a 4-up.
If they have a 4-up, even better for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
They do have
Yep,
a
they've
4-up.
got
Alright,
a 4.
so
Yeah, the lightning
5
dodge.
4-ups.
3.
So you took
So
those 2
2
damage.
and then
Reroll 1 so that she can stay alive.
Yeah, spend
okay.
a command
spend
point.
command point.
Spend
Okay.
a command point
Yep.
so she can live.
Because remember, this is my character that I said I want to kill.
Yep.
There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
so she's got,
She's got
1
one
health left.
1 health left.
Bang, 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 bang.
So, if I can make a recommendation, put that
Mhm.
succubus right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hide her so we can't have line of sight.
Let me see
Okay.
if I have any way of shooting again.
So the armies are 2 Crusade forces. We've got a Drukhari real-time space raid and a Genestealer cult. Yeah, funness.
Oh, you can't fire Overwatch with that guy, only because one of my dudes shot it.
Okay, so are you going to try any insane long bombs?
I'm seeing if I have a stratagem that I can shoot again.
Oh,
Because if I have a stratagem to shoot again, Kellermorph is going haywire on your dude. So, yeah. I'm not going to... Breaking fire. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, I haven't looked at any of my
ooh.
actual stuff,
Okay,
so...
so stratagems are huge in 40k
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
they can affect things. One of the other ones that you're going to want to have is this one.
Okay.
Subtract 1 from the attack rolls.
Okay.
The attack hit rolls.
Okay.
So that it's not very great against him or him because they like auto hit.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else, you'll want to use that.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, memorizing your 5 pages of stratagem is also kind of required for.
Yeah, okay, I do
or
not have...
topping up for the $25.
So, I do not have a fight again or a shoot again strategy. Very lucky
Good.
for you, I'm not going to lie. Long bomb strategy or charges, I'm not going to attempt to make any, so it will be your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in your command phase, give yourself a command point,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
I think that's it. You really don't have much else command-wise. Now
Yeah.
you go
Might?
into a movement phase.
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
I don't know about Drukhari's and their
no, not much there.
commanding phases.
Yeah, their command phase is kind of boring. It's just like their psychic phase. They have all their fun stuff in melee.
Yeah.
Here,
And from having people die, and you had units die, so you will be getting some power from pain, correct?
no, that's Yanari. Drukhari.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking Yannari.
It's because you always have Drukhari in your damn Yannari list,
That's
so
because
it's like...
you have to have Drukhari in your Yannari.
Do you have a tape measure?
Yes. No.
We got several.
You cannot
Here.
have any. Here. We have many.
I'll use this. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can just...
You're just going to back that trunk up?
Yeah. I'm going to go within an inch of that.
You gotta be... Yeah, an inch.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
just
fine.
outside of an inch.
It's AOS that you got to be outside of 3. There you go. Just backed it up. You got to have that backup noise.
I don't know if you want to do that, though.
Well, no, he needs to drop the...
My racks. I need to get my
yeah,
racks
you gotta
out.
drop your melee. It's just...
next turn.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's still good to have them, and then
Yeah, it
definitely get these guys
Yeah.
in melee.
Yep. Yeah, come attack my big truck there. That'll be fun.
Yeah?
No.
No?
No, that has my big melee guys in it.
Okay.
And they will
Yeah,
beat the living hell out of you. Plus, the truck itself will beat the living hell out of you.
With your incubi, remember the glass cannon. So it might actually be worth it. What's the toughness on the truck?
The Goliath Rock Grinder, I believe, has a toughness 7 or a toughness 8. Probably 7, because... Yeah, toughness 7, and then it subtracts 1 from the damage characteristic.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
and it will explode very well because I got demo caches in it.
Gotcha. In other words, it fucks shit up.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And it is a melee vehicle.
That's not a bad idea either, Winter. Get sticky notes and write down synergies for your units and put them in a book.
Yeah.
Right.
Would it be a bad idea to have a move and charge and lock it up so it can't shoot?
It
or-
is
That's a
very
good-
smart.
yeah.
Okay.
The big thing is also get this
Get
guy.
that guy?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So they have 8-inch movement.
Okay. They can move through this wall because it is
Mhm.
a ruin.
So
And if they can charge in advance, even better.
I don't know if they can.
I know.
I think there's some things that I
I'm
could
so
have given
used to
them.
having guys who do.
Yeah.
It's just not even funny.
Witches, they don't need to do incubi.
Who is it with the Drukhari? Because I know they have someone who does. Is it Drazar?
Drazakar can do a fight twice.
Oh.
And that's
Drazakar's a
it's
space
gross.
wolf.
Yeah. He can be selected to fight twice if he killed somebody. He's got to kill somebody first.
Ah. And that's where it can be hard, especially if he's going up against a knight army.
Yeah.
I shot at them. Did I shoot at you with an Overwatch unit?
So this is another stratagem you'll want to use.
Okay, it was a...
And you're poison ton, right?
Mm-hmm. So all my poison weapons just go up.
See, that's one of the hard parts about a new book and not having read everything and knowing absolutely everything. Because I have no idea what some of my cool abilities can actually do. So let's come over here to where it tells me about stuffing things. And stuffing things like Ed's books.
Yes.
Because when brothers like to stuff other brothers with
If I have a
shampoo.
7-inch.
You should have never told me what they were about, Ed.
I shouldn't have said a damn thing. But that's okay. Stuff happens.
Alright, crossfire. Where is my rules? Be in the back. Jesus, where I found it. Page 89.
And you said put the succubus in cover? Behind the monolith, or?
Yeah, because you got these two guys that just say, screw,
Mhm.
look out, sir. Put her to where these guys can't see her.
Okay.
Especially this guy. So why are you now adding tokens to the battlefield?
Because my crossfire guys shot at them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Each time
What the hell?
Each time a crossfire model makes a ranged attack, if the unit has a crossfire marker on it, add 1 to the attack's hit rolls. So I shot at them, I shot at that. That should have been easier to shoot at, but I...
All right.
I don't know if I can go further than that.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then I would actually hold those guys in
When does it end?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, so these...
that.
Yes.
Okay.
I just got to make more sure, because I have a lot of crazy stuff that my guys can do.
So no psychic.
Yep.
And then
Shoot stick.
I'll shoot with the Dark Lance into your vehicle.
See if there's anything I can do, because it has the flares on it. See when I have to use it. Okay, it has a 6 select it as a target if the bearer is not within...
AdMech is just, I think Drukhari are probably the most complicated army with this real-time space. And then I think AdMech go right after that.
These guys have probably gotten there too.
Yeah.
Your Genestealers.
Yeah, these guys are complicated.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy like the Tyranids. None of my guys roll morale because they're all in synapse. Okay, that works.
Okay.
But you're going to shoot at him?
So, yeah, the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So, ballistic skill 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed.
With one of your Dark Lances?
Yeah, I've only got the one
reroll
in there.
Oh, no.
Reroll. Dark Lances are...
They're your last cannons. There's what his...
It was worse.
Yep.
Yeah, that also happens.
Okay.
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 Then do
These-
the homunculi have anything... any pistols or anything?
No, I think
yeah, I've got a
they
I've
do.
got a
Yeah, they
Hex
do.
Rifle,
okay.
an ossifier, and a liquefier gun. And I think the homunculus might even have a pistol.
Because what I would recommend
Yeah,
is have them
he's got a
shoot
Stinger
at
pistol.
Because that's his only cycle.
Okay.
If he's within range, he is hiding behind something.
Yeah.
He is also not infantry, so... Or he is an infantry, not a monster, so... That thing might be line of sight blocking.
Are we calling the entire thing line of sight?
I don't know. It depends on how you want to do it.
Well, that's one of the things we should have figured out. If you want to call that entire line of sight blocking, I'm good with it, because I'm sure there's smoke and other stuff bureauing out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll actually let you guys decide whether you think you would call
it's
that.
Good.
I think so. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Plus the great statue of Gookity Mook is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd pour everything into this truck.
Either that or into my little unit over there. And just wipe away one of my units.
That unit's not nearly as scary as like the truck or that.
True.
Item.
Can are any of my guns effective against it?
Depends. So what weapons?
So I've got
Strength are they?
well, strength 2 on the pistol.
No.
So
I mean, you're rolling to see if you can get 6s on it.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, a lot of it is for those guys because they're melee focused. A lot of it is kind of like orc shooting, pray and spray.
Yep.
Okay.
See if something hits.
And it's free shots.
Exactly.
I've got strength 4 liquefier gun, and then it's D6
So
shots.
What's the ranges on?
The liquefier gun has 12.
So what about the other guns? Because you
And
might
then
just want to pump. them in there.
Ossifactor's 24 inches, so I could hit there.
Yep.
The pistol's 12 inches.
Then yeah, put all those shots into.
Okay.
The
Shoot at my little guys.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll do the homunculus stinger pistol.
Yeah, strength 2 pistol. Wait, are you sure it's strength 2?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
It's
is
a
strength
poison
2.
weapon,
It's poison
isn't
Oh,
it?
2.
weapon,
It's
that's
poison
why.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of this
So
stuff is
none of your poison weapons will do much against vehicles.
Okay.
That's true. Unless you're. What sect is it that just owns everything with poison?
I don't remember.
I think you actually took it.
It's
I-
the poison tongue that
Yep,
increases
that's-
poison rolls,
Yep.
and then
They've got a stratagem that is.
Oh, yeah, you got the cards that he can use because
Well, I've been handing them to him as I find. So, poison tongue. Oh no, never mind. That's not the one. Because there's one of them that they can just do gross things with poison and vehicles.
oh yeah, and I don't have a survey auger on that thing.
I can't remember.
okay.
All right.
Put the
So one shot, ballistic skill 2 for the pistol.
Okay.
Yep. And then poison weapon 2.
Yep.
So it is strength 2, AP none.
AP none?
Yep.
Alright. Well, they will have a 5-up invuln save because of the niceness of this thing. And they have a 5-up save normally, so...
Oh, you got it.
6,
Okay.
so it's saved.
Okay, and then I'll do the Hex Rifle first.
Mhm.
Strength 6.
So, hit it first for the ballistic skill.
Oh, I can ignore the Lookout Sir rule with the Hex Rifle.
Cool.
Oh,
I didn't know
nice.
that. Okay. And then in an unmodified wound roll of 6, it does 1 mortal wound.
Nice.
So, ballistic skill 3.
Yep.
You
Got
got it. Okay, and then strength 6.
Toughness 3, I think. or
Toughness
4.
3, yep.
So 2s.
2s. 4 to wound.
Alright, AP.
AP minus 2.
Alright, 5-up invuln. I keep rolling off it.
You do, but you're good.
So,
It's-
take one of my shotguns.
Doink. Shotgun gone.
Because screw shotguns.
The liquefier is assault D6.
Liquefier sounds like a flamer.
Oh, each time an attack is made with this weapon, the attack automatically hits
So
the
roll-
target.
Roll your
So roll
D6.
D6 shots.
So
4.
you have 4 hits.
4 hits.
Automatically, So you
Mhm.
roll 4 wound rolls.
Yep.
Flamers
Okay.
are amazing in this game.
And then there's
Because
strength.
they can hit airplanes.
Yeah,
Okay.
try to figure this out. Supersonic aircraft
Yeah.
have to move at least 20 inches. They are moving that fast.
My
8-inch
flamethrower
flamer
can hit
takes
it.
it out. A flamethrower.
Flamethrower can take it out. Okay.
Most ridiculous
So-
thing.
Strength
We
4.
usually play it where it's not happening because
Yeah,
that's
it's-
oh,
A flamethrower
Yeah.
is not going to hit a high altitude bomber, no matter where it's standing above.
You
Alright,
just
so-
scorch the underside of it.
Well, he's done it, and then we have another guy who plays salamanders.
so roll
and
your
they're all
4s.
about the flamers.
Your 4.
And
I got all
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
All right,
AP,
AP minus 2.
5-up invuln because you are not over the line. Hey, look at that! 3 more die. So take one of the shotguns because there's 2 of them, and take one of the auto
take
guns.
your word if there's shotguns.
Oh, well, it's-
And then I've got the Ossifactor.
just don't take. Let's see.
Probably not the grenade launcher.
You can take the grenade launcher. I don't care about
There you
that. There was 4, so one more. has to
3
go.
up to hit. The Ossifactor
that one.
misses. Okay.
Whoa.
Yep.
As I break your model.
Yeah. So,
This is why you don't touch other models, kids.
this is why you don't touch models, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Okay.
When the landing craft runs through that acid spray, it just melts everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Orc on the
Okay.
back of a DACA bomber with a flamer. That is just such a sick visual. I can see that.
Whoa! Doing like the flamethrower guitar on Mad Max Fury Road.
Yep, exactly.
So were those all the shots from your?
From that one. Yep.
Okay, now you got.
And then
your
I'll do the two
squads.
two
there.
squads here.
See, they will have more fun against the Ridge Runner than.
Yeah. So
Against-
do your dark lances and blasters here,
Okay.
and then everything else probably to clean this up.
Okay.
Ooh.
So the polls did close with 66% Drukhari, 33% Genestealer. So we'll see how that goes down.
Yep, we'll see how it goes down. I got a few tricks up my sleeve still.
Okay.
I want to give someone that relic for the Crusade reward.
Okay, so I've got one. I got one Dark Lance and one Splinter Cannon.
In a group.
No, one Dark Lance in one group and one Splinter Cannon in the other.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
So-
choose one group. Have
Yeah,
all of
we'll
them
do
fight.
one.
Yep.
Yeah. So the first unit with the Dark Lance, I'll put the Dark Lance into the Ridge Runner, the limo.
Mhm.
Um.
And then the rest of the shots into the neophytes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So roll your Dark Lance.
Dark Lance.
Misses.
Nope, I miss. and I can't because I
Yeah, you
already did the
used your-
reroll.
And
So
if it was a 1, the Archon could fix it. But
okay, and
the
then
Archon gives reroll 1s.
I've got a shredder in there, so I'm gonna roll for shots. I got 4 shots. Hitting on
How far
threes.
does the shredder hit?
It's 18.
Oh,
18.
Yeah,
but,
18 will hit those. In the fight.
Um,
Yeah, like I said, I could have shot at those guys, but I just...
2 hits, and then strength 6.
So wounding on 2s.
Yep.
1 wound. Only 1 wound.
5 up invuln.
Wow.
Sorry about that. I just took out your units. Okay.
You're good.
Let's pull the flamer. It's it's that guy who's next to the bolt chain.
This guy?
That guy. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Basically,
then-
pull everyone except for the leader and the
Yep.
banner because
And then 8
I'm going to do some Necron stuff.
8 splinter rifles.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Reroll the 1.
Because the Archon's nearby.
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So 6 hits, and then poison 3 because of poison tongues. So 5 wounds.
5 ups. Okay, so
4,
that
is it.
pops the squad.
Doink.
Can I just try and put it into the vehicle? Because I don't really have anything else to
Well,
So, yeah, go
shoot
for it.
at.
that was your first squad.
That was
now
the
your
first squad, so
second
the
squad.
second
Can just
squad.
shoot everything
Okay.
in there and try.
Mhm.
So the first one is the shredder. So do 6 shots or D6 shots. So 5 shots,
Mhm.
and then it's 3 ups to hit.
Okay.
3 hits,
Okay. Strength.
6,
So wounding on 4s.
none.
Okay.
Okay. And then the Splinter Cannon is 3 shots, heavy 3, 3s to hit, so 2 hits, and it's strength 3,
So wounding
or it's
on
poison 4, poison 3 actually,
Poison 3.
poison
so
3.
Okay, hold on.
Against.
If that's a vehicle, poison doesn't matter.
Okay,
yeah, so
okay,
it's going off of your
off
strength.
the strength. Okay, so strength 3 then,
So wounding on 6s.
wounding on 6s. Okay, I got 1.
Wound.
Okay. AP.
AP 1 on the Splinter Cannon.
All right. Let's see. Achilles Bridge Runner. All right. So 5 ups. No. Takes a wound.
Okay,
So what's he at?
He has a grand total of 8 wounds, so he's at 7 now.
That's 7.
and then I've got 8 Splinter Rifles.
So actually, you're well within rapid fire, so you're shooting 16 shots.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So
We'll just do this twice.
okay, so 3 miss, so 5 hits.
Okay. Reroll all those again.
The 2s.
Reroll all those again.
No, go
Because
ahead and just have them.
well, I got the number of hits right here.
Oh, okay.
5
Then
hits.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
reroll.
okay.
Reroll
Reroll them
all
all
of them
again.
again.
Okay. Oh.
I'll
Okay.
make it easy, and then you can. Okay. Reroll that one.
And the 2 ones here. That was a, not. That was a 2. Okay,
Okay.
so I did get 1 more. So 6 more hits,
Okay,
Oh,
so
look
a
at
grand
us.
total of 11 wounds to roll.
and it's strength 2, so I need 6s.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
9, 10, 11. 2.
2
Yep.
AP.
AP none on
Okay,
these.
4 ups. Made 1, failed
Oops.
1. So
Down to 6.
Okay.
okay.
Now,
Then we go over here. Now these guys do have some pistols.
yes, they do.
Oh. And that's right. We
Oh, this is great.
got the national anthem going on this channel. That's right. Everybody stand and salute.
Is that really playing
Yes,
right
it's
now?
really the national anthem playing. Oh,
Oh my
That
gosh.
that is so ridiculous, Ed. I don't know how to take it.
I don't make the playlist. I'm just sitting here playing random.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, so if any of your pistols can shoot at the Kellermorph, I would fire at the Kellermorph.
So
It's 12-inch.
Yep, you got 12. So you got 1, 2.
See how far is 12? Let's see who your closest. Or
Yeah,
last.
everybody's got it. Yeah.
So everyone but these
Incubi
three.
do not.
They
Incubi
do
don't
not
have guns.
So all your pistols
Okay.
can be shot at the
So
Kellermorph.
your Hecatrix, or whatever she's called,
Okay.
did you run her with a Splinter pistol, or did you upgrade her?
No, she just has a splinter pistol.
Okay.
Yep.
Then you've got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 Splinter pistol shots.
Let me see
And-
something for a second.
They're hitting on threes.
Invuln. Okay.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Hitting on
go for
threes.
it.
5 up invuln.
All hits. And then they're poison 4.
So,
So-
turns to poison 3.
Poison 3, yep. Nope, just one.
Just one?
Just one, yep.
Okay. 5 up invuln. No.
Oh, so how many wounds?
Just one.
He has 4 wounds.
So he is down 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's it for your shooting.
That's all the shooting.
Now it might be time for some charging.
Okay,
Let us go.
we'll do this first.
You're gonna charge that?
I'm gonna shock prow you with
Oh.
that.
Prow is awesome.
So
Okay,
I'll spend a CP to shock prow,
Okay, there are
and
some-
then
Roll to see if you make the charge.
Okay, you
Yeah,
will
you're
have
definitely-
-2.
to charge.
Yes,
So-
-2 to your charge. You made it.
You made it.
He's only 1 inch
So
away.
what does, how does he have a -2?
Because my flare launcher makes -2 to your charges against him.
So yeah, just back the ass up. And,
I am going to Overwatch with him though.
yes.
Okay.
Spend your
You
CP.
you decided to fire at that or to charge into that. So heavy mining laser, heavy D3.
the sound of Finn Slanesh. That's fine.
Okay, so
That's what the
one
Drukhari are
shot
supposed to be
from
doing.
my heavy mining laser. Miss.
Okay.
Okay, now it's Stubbers. Because why the hell not?
Yeah, they've made Overwatch to where about the only people that can really do it well. are
Nothing.
Cal.
Okay,
Okay.
so
And
yeah,
then
you,
even then,
Because
Cal-
Overwatch is on 6s to hit,
Yep,
right?
and it's 1 CP, so you can only Overwatch
Once
per
per
turn.
turn. Okay.
okay. So
Okay, so do your
So
shock prow
the
stuff.
shock prow, it's a vehicle. So I roll D6 on a 2+. You suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Yep.
awesome.
So D3 mortal wounds.
Two.
Two mortal
Okay.
wounds.
Now, are you going to attempt the multi-charge or just at the rock grinder?
I don't know if I can
So you only need a 8 to get to this guy.
to get to
So
him.
you will need an 8 to get a multi-charge.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you multi-charge things, but what you can do is take your Incubus.
Mm-hmm.
They need an 8 to go here, so you can try and send your witches here,
Mhm.
and then send your Incubus.
That's
here.
where I should have done my Overwatch.
Yeah.
Had the Kellermorph
Okay.
just
Yep.
and just blow them apart.
So just try it.
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
Because I can fall back
So
and shoot.
charge witches first.
Yep.
Oh.
No.
Spend a reroll.
Okay.
You've got CP. Spend
Yeah.
it.
We reroll both of them.
Okay. No, same roll.
7. Okay.
Okay, and then Incubi.
Yeah.
Incubi into
An
the rock
8.
grinder.
Nope.
Nope.
Even
Okay.
worse.
So
Okay.
neither of them.
Neither of them made it.
All right.
That's
So-
most unfortunate. Okay,
Yeah.
so you charge, so you get to attack.
Swing
With
with
your
your boat.
Oh, okay. The blade veins. They are strength 7.
Okay, so roll the hit.
And
So
The
what's your
hit is
WS?
4+,
Okay, so
and it's just 1.
Hold on. I
Oh
thought
no,
you got more.
attacks. Sorry, it's 6.
Yeah,
with the
'cause
blade
you've got
veins,
the
yeah.
blade veins.
So 6 attacks on 4 ups to hit.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
So
Nice.
5 hits, and then strength 7.
versus toughness 6. So winning on threes.
Threes.
Let me reroll that one. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP.
AP -1 actually.
Oh, wow.
All right, so
AP
5
-1 on
ups.
the blade veins.
So 2 wounds.
Good. Down to 2.
All right,
Okay.
and it's swinging back at you. with
Okay.
its 3
We've got
attacks.
some great vehicle.
Yeah,
on
vehicle on
combat.
vehicle
So
action.
hitting on 6s.
Make this your next novel.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Wounding on 5, so this is a 5 up to wound. Nope.
Okay.
So that is it for
Charging and fighting.
So yes, as the back end of the Drukhari great ship backs into the Genestealer. Yeah. Okay.
Genestealer. Yes.
Now I'm
Okay.
going to talk about how the Drukhari backed into that thing.
So we did not make anything because you didn't make anything because you weren't across the line.
Yep.
So
Okay.
So nobody is wholly within the other half. So you don't score any victory points, and you won't score.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so they are going to pop up from underground 6 inches away. They cannot make a charge
Okay.
because I'm popping up from underground.
They can't charge when they pop
They
up?
cannot charge when they pop up 6 inches
Oh,
away.
6 inches. Okay.
However, they're going to be a bit brutal because they all have hand flamers.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they're going to pop up 8 inches away.
And then they can charge.
Yes, they
Okay.
will be able to charge.
Okay.
So before any of that happened,
Mm-hmm.
they're getting out.
Yeah, because all the pop-up stuff happens
Yeah.
at the end of the movement phase.
Yeah, and I jumped the gun a bit,
It's all good.
but
Hey,
You're good.
The Knight of Googly Goog says hydrate. Everybody take a drink.
I've been hydrating this entire time. I
I know.
hydrate too much.
All right. So is it really just those two guys?
No, there's
Oh,
these.
okay. I was gonna say, goddamn.
No, there's these guys too. Okay, they're gonna pop out. They're actually going to move,
Okay.
so they can move. Where are they? God damn it! No, Aberrants. There we go. Movement of 6. So we're gonna actually squeeze on by here like this.
The
Okay.
Congo line.
This it's gonna okay. Now, fun thing about my Keller morph, it can in your shooting phase after this model shoots, it can make a normal move, fall back. So it doesn't need to do that. But it has pistols, so moving isn't gonna do too much of a mess with him. So 6 inches. He's gonna pop himself right behind here so he can see your dude.
Okay.
And then go this corner.
He's like leaning off the
He's trying
side.
to get a shot in.
Yeah.
Oh no! If they kill your dude, they get 4 experience just because they shot your dude dead. And then I get a bunch of other bonuses for my next crusade and for my insurrection and all that fun stuff.
Cool.
So
Dude, Space Hulk is a fun game. I don't blame you.
my Achilles Ridge Runner is actually falling back.
Okay. Can it fall back and shoot?
Yes.
Okay.
I get a -1 from doing it, but
How dare you steal Ultramarine tactics?
hey, I'm Genestealer.
I know.
I will steal,
Steal
everything.
everything.
Okay,
Even
and
the
then
stop signs out of the ground.
I'm gonna come to here. Like this. And my favorite unit in the entire game. They need to be 8 inches, so where are they gonna pop up at?
Yeah, you're stuck pretty hardcore.
No, they're good because they can pop up right back there. They got plenty of them. So basically, they're. Yeah, this is gonna be fun on the bun.
So, Knight and, Tony, you guys could always just come up and play a damn game, too. There's that option.
There's these guys.
And, you know, if Knight doesn't have an army, we can lend you some. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay, so movement done. Did I get my command point for
Yes,
this?
you did.
Okay.
Psychic.
Psychic phase. So the big guy over there, he's gonna start blasting you with some psychic shenanigans. Because he already got...
That's just a small flight. Just fly over. Not a big deal. I used to live in NC. It's only like an 8-hour flight.
Dude, George? Or does George not talk to us on here anymore?
I don't think George has ever watched any of our Twitch.
How dare he?
I know. I don't think George or Keith did.
Does Luke?
No, Luke doesn't. But Luke's kind of stepped away from 40K. I think he's strictly LARP.
Ah,
these days.
fun.
Plus, he got deployed out. And, yeah.
Okay, so against your guy, what's the movement characteristic on that stupid Ravager?
Like
It's 14 inches.
Okay, so that's completely useless for me. Okay, just looking.
Yeah, it's 14 because he's not bracketed yet.
Okay, first off, Psionic Blast goes off on a 10. So select one enemy within 18 and is visible of the Psyker for the purposes of selecting blah 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 blah. Suffers D3 mortal units. If the result was greater than the leadership characteristic, it suffers 3 mortal units. What's its leadership?
7.
I rolled a 10.
So
3 mortal wounds to your Ravager
okay,
immediately.
he's bracketed.
Next up, I am going to... should I? Because I think it still does stuff. If the result is less than the characteristic of the closest enemy... Okay, so I just can't give you the 3 flats.
Okay.
So, 5 up goes off. So, adding 2 to the result. So, 9.
Dude, if you're coming up here in October, hit us up.
You will suffer D3 mortal units.
Okay.
Mortal wounds because I did not exceed it.
Okay.
So D3 for 3.
Okay.
There's an
So
additional
he's got
3 onto that.
2 wounds left.
Okay. That's it for Psychic. Shoosting phase. They are going to open up their torches on your Incubi.
Okay.
Because I don't like your Incubi. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hand flamers. And they are 12 inch. So D6. So 6, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 20 auto hits.
Okay.
So there's 12. Toss me 8 of those.
6.
These are strength 3, so they'll be wounding on 4s. So, how many 4s do I get on your Incubi?
Let's see.
We will call this one cocked.
Damn, Chris.
Yep, I just torched away his Incubi. That was a 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is no AP.
So you
they've
will
got
actually get +1 to your save because he's shooting through the
Yes.
wall.
okay. So they've got 3 ups normally,
So it goes to 2 ups.
2 ups.
Alright.
And it's 8. You said?
Yep. 8.
Okay.
So all the ones that you passed me. That's fun.
Just popping up and being able to hand flame shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Popping up and just torching somebody.
And those Incubi give me no shits.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Next up, my Goliath Rock Grinder is going to put all of its shots into your witches.
Okay.
So the Heavy Stubber, hitting on 4s. So wounding, it's strength 5, I believe, with the Heavy Stubbers. Heavy Stubber, strength 4, so wounding on 3s. So 2, no AP.
So
6 up.
6 up.
If they got a 6 up.
So 5 up because he is not past your thing and you are right on the line.
Yeah.
So 2 of your
so-
guys in back. So roll 2 of them.
2 of them? Okay.
If they survive, then you can keep rolling.
Okay.
But yeah, you want to...
I got 1.
Okay, so one of your guys back here dies. Because he is one of the ones chosen. So you can continue choosing that one. He is your leader from the look of it.
Yeah.
She's got 2 dudes if you're counting those.
Oh, roll. Okay, you got 3 of them. So
So
you
roll
can,
1 more?
Yeah, 1 more.
So
Try and
how
get a
many
5
wounds
up.
actually went through?
So far,
No.
Oh.
How many wounds did you actually roll?
4.
4.
So you've got 2 more.
2 more.
rolls.
2 more rolls.
So
one
roll
more.
2 more.
No, that-
5 up.
Sorry. You got 1 more, not
Yeah.
2 more.
So you got 1 more.
1 more 5 up.
1 more 5 up.
1 more 5 up.
Nope. Okay.
So,
Yep, that one.
because that guy's your leader, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the reason why you would do it, is because they have a slightly better chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it's Seismic Cannon is going to open fire on it, because I didn't choose anyone else. And we will do the long wave, so heavy 6. Oh, you lucked out. I don't have any demo charges that can be fired because there's no one in it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, so hitting on 4s. And Ed says I shouldn't use these dice. All right, wounding
I've
on
seen those
2s.
dice failure.
All of them?
All wound. This is a AP3 or AP2.
So
So
6 up.
Start with your 1 5 up, dude.
Okay.
Do you want your leader dead?
You've rolled 6 minus 2, so we're doing 5 up, then 6 ups. You
Okay.
might as well try and see how many 5 ups you can get.
Yeah,
Nope.
he dies.
All right. So then roll
5
5
more.
more at 6 ups.
2.
So
Okay.
that leaves 1 dude left.
Well, I don't know which ones you want, actually.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
at this point,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
'cause
just 1.
Yeah.
it's getting charged. So there's one which is gone. Okay. Next up, we will have the... So are we calling the Sanctus able to see that? I don't know, with his...
Her able to see there. No.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see the whip.
Because I know with it being elevated, it changes the way you measure it.
No, it's strictly if you put your head down to it, you can see
Okay,
the
cool.
whip.
Cool. So Keller Morph is going to fire at your succubus. He
Okay.
can see. He does have a line to it.
Yes, but she's gonna get covered like nobody's business.
That's fine. I don't care. I want it dead.
She wants him dead.
I want that 4 XP for my Keller Morph. Okay, so... yep.
Okay, spend 1 CP
Mm-hmm.
for lightning fast reflexes.
Subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll.
Yep, so you're at -1 to hit.
I'm looking at my stratagems too, because there is a stratagem specifically for when the Keller Morph is chosen to fight or chosen to shoot. And let's see where it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, this game, you not being able to hit with your dark lances is
Yeah.
huge. Because usually dark lances clean stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
but you not being with
There it
how
is.
the dice have not been nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's if it's destroyed. Illegal character. Oh, I should have used that in my command phase and
Yeah,
Healed up
we're
that
looking
guy.
at a pretty, depending on how things go, we'll probably see a pretty quick GG.
sadly.
Yeah. I mean, you still got your racks that need to come out and your
Mhm.
scourges.
The scourges can come down.
So it's going to be a lot of what these incubi are able to do. But with where these poor vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Shooting phase. When you're selected to shoot or in the fight phase. Add 1 to the damage characteristic. Okay, I don't care. Alright, so wounding on or hitting on 3s, correct? Because you are -1.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1 miss.
Which was huge.
So
Yeah.
that's 1, So 3 more chances to hit you. So 1 more hit.
That saved you from 3 shots.
Yes.
I mean, that was-
Okay. Strength 5 versus toughness 3, so wounding on 5 or 3s.
Yep, wounding on 3s.
Oh, man.
That hurts me. And there is a 6, so mortal wound. I popped you.
Okay. Yep, with the 6.
So I don't care. So
Okay.
that
hand her
6
to me.
pops her. Thank goodness. All right, so Keller Morph on my agendas. He killed it, so he will be getting 4 XP for doing it, and he is done shooting. Okay, my Sanctus is going to attempt to fire at your Archon. Because those are ruins, he will be able to fire through it, correct?
No.
Oh, yes,
still
it's
line
over
of sight.
5. That's
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what?
Everything in there is safe.
He's going to fire at that single damn witch. So it auto hits.
Okay.
It wounds.
Okay.
AP 3.
So 6 up.
Yep.
Nope, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so that just got blasted out of the air because of him. He gets a unit kill. All right, so
Nice.
Adeline will be shooting at your
The
limo.
Okay, the limo.
Yes, the limo is going to open fire on your thing. It's at
On
minus.
your tracker, your Cabalites killed something.
Okay.
They killed
Yeah,
one.
they killed my
Yeah, that
neophyte.
squad that's back there.
Okay, so heavy 3 or D3 shots with the. Okay, so 2 shots with the big laser, hitting on 5s because no. Yes, hitting on 5s because he fell back. I'm like, why is he hitting on 5s again? 1 hit.
Okay.
Strength 9. So wounding on 3s. Wounds. This is a AP 3.
You got your 5 up.
Nope.
Okay, D6 damage. Okay, your thing doesn't explode.
And it's on a 6?
Yes.
On a 6 up, it explodes.
Yeah, it
Okay,
explodes.
so it explodes.
Okay, so now some funny stuff.
Everything
Everything within
within
6?
3
inches?
It's either 3 or 6, depending on the vehicle.
Okay.
So for your Raider,
I love explosions. They're so fun.
D3 mortal wounds. Within 6 inches, you might also.
I might get my Cabalites.
You'll get
You
your
get
guys,
Cabalites.
and you'll get my Achilles.
Yep. So Cabalites will take D3. They'll take D3 down.
So do I roll D3 on each Cabalite?
On each Cabalite unit. So both your units are taking D3.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
Archon is just barely out of the
okay.
way.
So D3,
3
wounds.
All right.
How many? Why is this marker?
That
next to
is
him?
for his Psychic Familiar.
Oh, okay. So he takes 3 mortal wounds. How much
Mhm.
does he have left?
He has 7 wounds to begin with. So he's got 5
4
left.
4 left.
4 left.
Yeah.
Vehicle,
Get another big one.
2.
That's enough.
It's
It
All right.
detonates.
it's dead. So
Does
does this explode?
Are we gonna
Are we having a chain reaction? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have any auto exploding? Because I might want to do that just for shits
Just for
and giggles.
shits and giggles. It'd be so awesome.
This side of the board is a melee mess. Over here, we've got fireballs detonating left and right.
All right. Reckless Demolitions, Leaders of the Cult, Rigged to Blow.
Blow up the
Is
limo.
equipped with- okay, so I cannot auto explode it because it does not have a
Demo
demolition
charge.
cache.
All right, so what does it blow up on?
It blows up on a 6.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, so that's gone.
And then
This
D3 for the first
Yep.
It
squad.
killed it and then
One.
exploded.
So just one model.
One model dies.
Right,
And then on the second squad,
Oh,
3
3 models.
3
just go-
models eat it.
Yep.
That is disgusting.
Yes.
Who?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then,
Now,
It blew
hold on.
itself up
Okay.
technically.
because I need to drop them
You
out.
need to put them within 3 inches around here,
Mhm.
Okay.
and then you're also going to have to roll a dice for each model coming out. If you roll a 1, that model dies.
Okay. So do I roll it first and then drop them out?
No,
Now go
so
and
you
put them out, and
you
then
drop them out and then you roll.
Yep.
And you do all this before you remove it.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
way you know where you can put your guys.
And you got to stay
I think it's-
outside of engagement range of him.
I don't know if it's engagement or if it's 3.
It's engagement.
Okay, so
basically the 1 inch.
So you're not underneath because you're
okay.
Everything is that ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the ship. It's the shape of the ship where you.
Yep.
Be. This is gonna suck for him.
And I can drop it out how far away?
Out to 3 inches.
So it has to be within 3. So you basically wrap around your thing.
Okay.
So you can go all the way out to about right.
Oh, I was wanting to kill it in melee with the Patriarch anyways, but this makes it so much nicer.
Got some great detonations going on.
Yep. The Kellermorph killed somebody, correct?
The Kellermorph killed the succubus.
Yes, it killed your succubus. I forgot to make it move. So because after he makes a shooting attack, he gets to move as if it was movement phase. So he's actually going to run up to here. So he can give boosts to people because he's the hero.
So when he kills something, he moves
Yeah,
up?
if he shoots someone and kills an entire unit, he's moving afterwards.
Okay.
That way he can give his buffs if there's people around to give buffs to. Which there are.
Yeah, they're down. And then I take it
now
off.
Now you take it, yep.
Okay.
Okay, and then you roll for each unit.
So there's 1,
10,
2, 3, 4,
there's
5,
11.
6. Yeah.
So you'll separate it out because you have to roll a dice specifically for your homunculus.
Okay.
Technically, no. You just roll dice.
No, you've got to do it per unit. This way you can't sit there and say, oh, yeah.
I guess.
This one goes to this little peon, not
not your...
captain.
True.
Okay, so Rex, none.
Okay.
Can you re-roll this? No?
Nope.
Okay.
So you're
So-
1.
Don't kill the homunculus. No.
Okay.
Nobody died.
actually
Everybody jumped
of that
out.
boat with no
As it was exploding.
It explodes and you guys got out pretty good.
You did the 90s hero explosion vehicle evac. Yeah.
All right.
These raiders kind of look like Jabba's
Yeah, exactly.
vehicle, so I'm just picturing
They're
that scene
skiffs
from...
Yep.
All right,
Alright.
so all my shooting is done because you exploded my guy who can shoot.
Yep.
Okay. Now we will do charges.
Okay.
So let's just get it over with. Genestealer Patriarch is going to charge into... He's going to multi-charge your guys.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to Overwatch?
Yes.
Yes.
So I need about a 6 to get his leader unit.
Yeah, about a 6. No! Reroll?
Yep. I'm going to reroll.
There you go.
There you go.
So that 8, you just stick him right there. Just
Doink.
roar. Okay. Next charge. I'm going to have my...
We got to resolve Overwatch.
Oh, yes.
I only have a few guns.
But it's still worth shooting.
We'll get to it. So I still roll the number of shots. Okay.
You're just hitting on 6s.
Okay.
Wait, that thing had a flamethrower in it, huh?
The liquefier gun, it's D6 shots.
Do that one first, because that one
Okay.
auto hits.
That's huge. There you
So
go.
So
five
five
auto
five
hits.
auto hits.
Mhm.
It is strength 4,
Okay,
On that.
versus toughness 5.
so 5s. 2.
2. AP minus 2.
AP minus 2.
All right, 4 up.
Is involved.
Yep.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Okay, 1 damage.
So it is down to 3.
Okay.
And then the ossifactor. Yeah, the ossifactor.
Mhm.
1 shot. And hitting on 6s.
Nope.
Nope. And then the Hex Rifle. Yep, hitting on 6s. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Now the rest of your charges.
Okay, so next charge will be my rock grinder into the incubi. Yeah, it makes it with a 4.
Barely does it, but yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna actually do more like
Okay.
that. Okay. Aberrants. Gonna charge into your incubi. They make it with a 9. So they can wrap around a little bit. Nice and Nice and scary like. Okay. My acolytes are going to charge your... They can't because they came in. But
Oh, yeah.
Genestealers don't really have a charge. Okay, and that will be it. So we will start with my Patriarch.
Okay.
Because he needs to kill guys. Okay, so 6 attacks. Let us see where your attacks are going.
The Rax and the Homunculus are insensible to pain.
Well, he's gonna swing.
Yeah, just for myself.
What's your Homunculus's wound amount?
Homunculus
has
6 wounds, and then it is.
Okay, so we're gonna throw 3 into your Homunculus.
No, there he is not.
We're gonna go the other 3 into your Rax.
Yep.
So, first 3 into your Homunculus, hitting on 2s.
And it's
All hit.
I subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of the attack because it's Scarlet Epicurean.
Okay, that's fine.
And then
So all of them hit?
All of them hit. This is strength 5 into toughness 4. Oh, he's a toughness 4.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s and 6s do additional stuff.
okay.
So no 6s. Do I want to fish for him? Because I get to re-roll any wound roll with it.
Yeah, but you risk missing.
Yes, I know. I risk missing. But I need to because I need to kill your dude. And
How much
that will
damage
not
are
kill
your
it.
attacks?
2, so
Okay.
it'll be 3 damage dealt if you can't save it.
They're 2 normal, so they're 1 because of his.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm thinking I need to fish because
You might.
6s they deal 3 damage.
And he's got a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay, re-rolling.
You only reroll 1 dice.
No, he re-rolls all wound
you're-
rolls.
Gotcha, you're not doing it.
No, I'm not doing a command point. I'm doing his
Okay.
claws.
Oh,
And that's what
it
happens.
backfired.
That's okay.
All right, so
Minus
AP,
3.
AP minus 3, so it's 5 up.
6 ups. Because you got because he's got power from pain, he's got the 6-up invul,
Okay.
and then anything that flows through that, you got a 5-up feel.
Okay. So 2
You do
6 up,
6-ups.
both.
All right. That was brutal. Okay, now into your racks. Hitting on 2s. All hit.
Oh, and you got a 6.
Those are for the hits. It's the 6.
Oh,
it's
the
wounds. So,
wounds.
rolling to wound.
You got one.
What's their toughness? Are they toughness 4 as well?
So racks are actually toughness 5 because they're next to the
Mhm.
homunculus.
Okay, so I gotta reroll this one. Okay, so 1 has better AP. So AP 6, damage 3.
So for that 1,
Yes, for that
Okay.
1, it's AP 6.
so you would roll your 6-up invul,
And how many? It was 3?
just
Just
one.
one.
Just
for
one?
this stage.
Okay. Nope.
Okay,
Right.
then you roll 3 5-ups.
1.
He pops one of your guys.
Yep.
Okay, and
Okay.
then
So 1 dice?
Yep,
1 dice, and then you got 2 more 6-ups. But these aren't damage 3, it was just damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so because there was different damage profiles, you have
Oh.
to separate them out.
Okay, okay. So 2 6-ups?
Yep, 2 6-ups,
Nope.
then 2 5-ups.
4 5-ups.
4 5-ups. Sorry.
So the first one, yeah, reroll that one.
Yep.
First one dice.
Guys.
Second one, they don't have a reduced damage, do they?
No.
Mm-mm.
So second one
No,
dice.
second one dice. So
Okay.
1 more.
All right, now what do I want to swing with first? Over here.
So, as a bit of a tactic thing, so you
Mhm.
had 2 command points. The reason why I recommended doing the Overwatch versus saving the 2 to allow them to interrupt,
Mm-hmm.
because right now they could interrupt if you had 2, is that flamer can really.
Okay.
That flamer did some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you've got a flamer, try to use it because you auto hit.
Okay.
Yep.
As much as it'd be nice for these guys now to interrupt, realistically, if you had 2 CP, he might not have fought with that dude. He would have fought with this guy.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so aberrants.
Keep that in your mind. If you're low on CP, you've got to kind of make that decision. Is it worth shooting Overwatch, or is it worth saving the 2 and allowing me to interrupt and fight before he completely demolishes it?
Okay.
Okay, I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because he's within 6 inches of these guys.
Okay, so who are you attacking with first?
So the aberrants are going to swing at you. So how many attacks do they have each? So 2 attacks for the little guys. So 2, 4, 8.
Okay, hold on. Before you do this, we actually need to take care of something. Because your incubi have tormentors, pick a unit, roll 2d6. If it's greater than their leadership, they can't fight till the end.
Oh, okay.
So what's the leadership
7.
of these 2?
7 on the big guys, and the rock grinder is an 8.
Okay, so pick these guys and try and get above a 7.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. So here's the normal. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's 1 miss. And these are
toughness 3,
strength plus 1, so strength 6. So wounding on 2s.
Okay.
All wound.
Wow.
And these are AP 1.
Okay, so they've got
plus 3 AP 2. Sorry, I was looking at
5 ups.
I was looking at this guy's sign for a second, but no, these guys, their power weapons are ridiculous.
How many was it?
It is 7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
7 5 ups.
7 5 ups.
7 at -2.
None.
And how much?
2.
Then,
Or
that-
Yeah,
3
that
flats.
squad's wiped.
That squad just got smacked.
Smacked in the face.
Yeah, my aberrants weren't happy that they were standing there.
Yeah.
They said that's ours, and
Okay, that is it.
they're not fully within. So do they have to be fully over?
They have to be fully over to get anything, and you have to move towards the closest, so you'd be moving that way.
Yep. So I still didn't get points for it.
Nope.
But
Well, no, you would have got some points if you would have been fully over there and killed somebody who was fully over there.
oh, all I have to do is kill someone who's fully across? Or I have to kill someone who's fully across?
You have to be one or more enemy units that were deployed this turn by a unit from their army that is only within half of the battlefield that contains their. So, unfortunately for you, you would have only gotten it if these guys or these guys killed it.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so 3-inch.
And
Yeah.
actually,
Burp.
you both are sitting
Honk.
at 1 victory point each, because at the end of the first turn, you had no enemies inside your deployment zone.
Okay. Second turn, he is.
Yes.
That's a lot of enemies now.
Yeah, but on his second turn, he can drop the scourges and deny you
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. So that is it. You get to swing back at my patriarch.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do the homunculus first. Just get that out of the way.
Definitely.
Okay, let's look at my strats. That might help me while I'm here.
Would it be cool to do the Ichor injector? Do I get 4 attacks with that?
All right.
Still,
so
or
homunculus?
because it's mortal wounds if the hit
Make sure.
succeeds.
Yeah. So take one of your attacks out of 4,
Okay.
hit with that, and then choose your other 3 attacks on that.
Okay.
What's the toughness on that bad boy?
5.
So I would probably say use the homunculus tools for the other 3 attacks. So
Okay.
that's poison 2.
Poison 2. Okay. And then so I'll do those first, and then I'll do the 4th attack with the Ichor injector.
Actually, wait. Never mind. You might. With the scissor hands, you make 2 additional attacks with this weapon.
And it's poison 3.
Poison 3. That would actually, because then you got a -2. So
Okay.
yeah, do the scissor hands.
So scissor hands first, and then the Ichor Injector to end the attack sequence.
Go ahead and do the Ichor Ejector first.
Okay. So.
Oh, it's the Austria National. Wow, now we're into all.
Now you're playing the
We're
Austria
playing
national
everybody's national
anthem.
anthem now.
So, hitting on 2s. Oh, that's me.
It was the volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s with the Ichor Injector. Hit. And then it's strength 3.
No.
No?
If it hits, it's an automatic.
Oh, it's an automatic mortal wound. Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually, you do want to do that last. Sorry.
Okay.
That target suffers 1 mortal. Oh, this attack sequence.
So I should do the scissor hands first, and then
do the scissor hands
okay.
first.
So the Ichor Injector doesn't hit. So
Sorry.
So three attacks with the scissor hands.
Yep.
Hitting
I
on
forgot to
2s.
check out my
So 2 hits,
things before all.
and then
stuff.
wounding on 3. Oh,
Wait, no,
I get
you
2
make
more.
additional attacks.
Yep. Both. So 4 hits, and then wounding on 3s. 2 hits, 2 wounds. Excuse me.
At
AP -2.
Oh, you're supposed to be subtracting 1 from all these. Sorry.
From hits or?
Yes, because he has it's his warlord trait.
It was hitting on 3s. I
Well,
don't
you were
remember.
hitting on 2s.
Hitting on
and you
2s, and
got
so-
3s, yeah.
I would need to
So
hit
you
on
wanna
3s
reroll
then.
it?
No, he
Okay.
if anything hit with a 2, then it didn't. hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his warlord trait. He's a shadow stalker. All attack rolls against
Okay,
him
you've
are
got
-1.
2 at -2.
2 at -2, so 2 4-ups. Made 'em
Ooh,
both.
made them both.
Now do your Ichor Ejector.
Okay. So hitting on a 3 then.
Yep.
Got it.
And
So
that's
1
an
mortal
automatic
wound.
Mortal.
Okay.
And then the racks.
So you'll pile them in.
Okay.
Go 3 inches. So bring this guy over a little bit.
Okay.
Then you got this guy, making room for this guy. And then those guys can just pile up behind their friends and still attack.
Yeah, you can get all your racks in.
Yep.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
See, I don't think you haven't lost no, you've lost.
He lost a couple racks.
Yeah, they've all got blades too. So 7 racks
Mhm.
are attacking.
Does your leader have anything better than the rest of the guys?
Let me double check. No, he does not. It's just rack
Okay,
blades.
so you've got 6 with 2 attacks, 1 with 3.
1 with 3.
So you're looking at 15 dice rolls.
Here's 12.
7, 8, 9, 11. I need 4 more.
Okay.
I've got 4 more over here. Yep. Okay, so 15, and it's 4 ups to hit.
So it goes to 5 ups.
Well, it's 3 ups. So with
Oh,
with
yeah,
that,
4
so
ups.
4 ups to hit.
Rerolling ones because of the.
I don't know.
I don't think he does that.
Archon is the only one to do it.
Okay.
1, 2,
And there's a 4.
and there's a 4 there. Okay. Quite a few hits, and then it's strength 3.
So wounding on 5s.
Hold on. With the rack blades,
Yeah.
they're poison weapons.
Oh, they're poison weapons.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're poison 3. So you're wounding on 3s.
Okay. 6.
At
6?
-1.
At minus-
All right, 4 ups.
And that is a dead dude.
2 damage.
Yep.
All right. Let's see for a second.
Can he explode?
Oh no. You wouldn't want him exploding, anyways. Okay, see something. Now, ranking for monster figure.
Alright, and then what we do over here is we go to your racks. They killed somebody in melee. And the reason why you track this stuff too is after they get a certain number of kills, they get an experience point.
Oh, okay. How do you get experience?
So there's a bunch of different ways. If you play in the battle, you get one experience points.
Okay.
Then these agendas.
Even if you lose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through it at the
Okay.
end of the game. There's a bunch of ways for experience. You'll be able to choose one unit that you thought did badass, or one you really want to upgrade. You'll mark them for greatness.
Okay.
And then some other fun stuff.
Cool.
Okay. Then you get the opportunity to move these guys 3 inches towards the closest.
Which would be them.
Yeah, that would be them.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Can I
see
just?
if
I mean, can I
have-
just go 3
Yeah.
that way?
Okay, yep. He's gone.
So not him.
Not him.
Because
Okay.
he would have it's called the consolidation. He was still in contact with this guy, so that would have been the closest. Now
Okay.
these guys can do it because now there's not enough nearby.
He swung.
But at the end of his fight, the guy was still standing.
I always forget. I
No,
don't
you're
know.
good. Well, they've made it so goddamn complicated
Yeah.
now.
Can I just surround the homunculus, or
You
do
can,
I
yeah.
not want to
No,
do
it's not a
that?
bad
Okay.
idea. Unfortunately,
My Sanctus, if I move correctly, he's still going to be popping.
yeah, you got to move him like all the way over.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Because he auto hits. This is just.
Yeah.
Alright, I moved.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
So it's now your turn on
Okay.
turn 2. Because we're still only in turn 2.
That's.
That's
this is some
crazy.
ridiculousness. It's only turn 2.
I can shoot him, right?
So, first
Or
thing,
no.
command phase.
Okay.
Give yourself a command.
Okay.
Then, at the movement phase,
Mhm.
you move around
Okay.
before you shoot.
I just can I shoot him though? Like if I move
You're
my
gonna need to
Cabalites
move
or
them out to where they're not shooting through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that would be that would allow me to shoot
Yep.
him. Okay.
And then, what are you packing in your scourges?
Shard carbines.
Put them right here so they can shoot up too.
Okay.
But that'll be at the end of the movement.
At the end of the movement. Okay. So
And another thing is at this point in time, you're trying to go for victory points. Get as much of your army on this side of the field as you can, because then that forces him to decide: do I want victory points, so I'm going to keep an piece over here, or am I going to try and come back and kill you off?
okay.
So this is where, as you hit second, third turn, you start thinking more about the victory conditions versus
Mm-hmm.
can I table my opponent?
Mhm. Okay.
Have a way
So
of popping back underground. That would be disgusting if I
That would
do.
be very disgusting if you did. So yeah, I would take your racks and your
Cabalites, all my
your
Cabalites.
move everything like as far as you can into his
Okay.
deployment.
So Cabalites have 7-inch movement. So I can get them to here.
There you go.
Or if I do like that.
Yep, that's perfectly legal. You can move through buildings with infantry. Those buildings. These things you cannot.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah, about
like
right.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then formation fly them all out of that building. When you killed our witches, you killed our succubus, you must die.
Oh, lucky. I can't go
I'm
back
gonna
underground.
just lift the building
Yeah,
up
just
for a
lift it.
second,
You're good.
and then I'll just move them.
No! How dare you touch my building? How dare you, sir? Moving my shit around.
64, 66. They have a lot of strats, though.
Dude, that's the other thing is all these guys are just getting an insane number. Like I was looking at the Tau Codex and yeah, the amount of strats that are flying around now.
Yep.
They really want to force you to buy the book, the cards, so that you don't have to turn through 15 pages.
And I think racks, double check. Yeah, racks are 7 too. It's witches that have the 8.
Yeah.
to just kind of come around, go here.
Yeah, I don't have any way of
Or do they
having
have
my
to,
guys
like-
swing
They've gotta
back,
kind of do a little bit of that.
which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but the thing is
I mean, I could still get them past the.
Yeah, mine aren't
I can
meant
still
to
get
do
them
stuff
past
like that.
that. So, I mean, Pyramid Head would go here, and then they would all just come in behind him.
Oh, did they advance?
No, they're not advancing. This is
Oh,
just
they don't need to. Sweet.
Yeah.
And then we'll move him. Homunculus, he has 7 too. So I'll just drop him right here.
There you go.
Okay. Then Scourges come in into the movement, and they'll just come in right here.
Yeah, make sure you're 9 inches away horizontally from this dude. We gotta go up.
There.
Even though the way they used to do the wording, you do it like this
Mm-hmm.
and have them like right on top of them.
There. Okay.
There you go. All right. So, as you go into shooting phase,
Mm-hmm.
what I would recommend, because these guys have a whole bunch of line of sight blocking,
Mm-hmm.
start with these guys, see if you can kill this dude,
Okay.
then use these guys to try and kill that.
Okay. I still have a Dark Lance
So, unfortunately, when you look at line of sight on it,
Oh, you can
on
hit, you
him.
can hit this with the Dark Lance.
Could I hit him with the Dark Lance,
you
or
could, but
is it
he's
better
got a
to-
better point.
It's
The
more effective
Dark
to shoot
Lance
my
is-
vehicle. And make
shoot
it
the vehicle?
explode
Okay.
if you can.
Okay.
So that's just the Dark Lance, but choose what you want to shoot with the rest of your guys.
So I'll put Dark Lance in the vehicle, and I'll put
yeah,
the rest of them that can shoot, because I need to double check the range on the Shredder. I don't think it has enough range to get there.
24?
It's I don't think the Shredder's 24.
18, you're good.
It's 18 on the Shredder?
16 inches.
Okay. So they all can hit. So the Shredder and the rifles will go into
That-
him. What's his name?
The Sanctus.
The Sanctus. Okay, we'll do Dark Lance first. Into the vehicle.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Got the hit.
Wounding on 3.
Wounding on 3s. Got the wound.
So that's -4.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm going to
AP
spend 1
-4.
CP and out with the shadows. So use this stratagem in your opponent's shooting phase. When a Genestealer cult infantry unit in your army is selected as a target attack, till end of phase, each attack is allocated to a model that is in that unit while it is receiving benefit of cover. Add 1 to any additional armor save. So he gets +2.
To his armor.
To his
It's
armor.
Up there plus the shadow.
Yep.
Okay.
But you still got a -4 going here.
Yep.
Just one. It's just one
They
wound.
are not fully outside of that, so technically I still get my line. The 5-up invuln from ranged attacks.
No,
go to
that's
line.
if the line of shooting goes
Oh, okay.
across the line.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna try popping my dude, huh?
Yes.
I see how it is.
You know it.
It's -4.
-4, yeah.
-4 is it's there melted.
All right, so it goes through.
Okay, so if it goes through, you do.
D6.
No,
It's
they
D3
changed
plus
it.
3.
D3 plus 3.
All right,
So we could never have any of those infamous add 1 wound shots.
nice.
Nope. So
four
4.
wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, and it's got a total of 10 to begin with, so
There you go.
it's down to 6.
Okay.
So then do the shredder.
Shredder's 6 shots.
Mhm.
D6 shots. Or
D6 shots.
let's see my
So 2 shots.
Yep.
And it's hitting on 3s. Both are
Rolling a
missed.
1.
Oh, Yeah, because of the Archon.
5 up.
Well, there's still a miss.
So -1 to shooting at him.
Okay.
Yeah, so they'd be hitting on 4.
Hitting on 4s. Okay.
And you've got and this one.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yep, re-rolling 1s.
Rerolling 2 of these. So 5 hits.
Poison 3.
Oh,
no,
my
only one of
gosh,
them?
only one of them.
All right.
Yep. No AP.
No AP.
No AP on the rifles.
He's up to a 3 up because of cover.
No.
I'm gonna spend 1.
Okay.
There.
There you go. Okay, then I would have those guys shoot up.
Okay.
It looks like he's still got a shredder.
Shredder.
And a blaster.
Yes.
So definitely do the blaster first.
Splinter Cannon. Yeah, it's 3 shots. 3 shots hitting on 4s because of the cover. 2 hits.
Hitting on 4 just because of him.
Yeah.
Oh, just because of him. Okay. 2 hits, and then it's Splinter Cannon's poison 3. So.
Oh. Yep. Are they out within 12?
No.
Oh, enemy models cannot target this model with ranged attacks unless they are 12 inches.
Oh.
Each time a ranged attack is allocated to this model while it is receiving the benefits of cover, add 1. He has a 2-up save because of his shit. He's just, you can't hit me if you're outside of 12.
So if that's the case...
Okay, I had to read all about him. He's a cloaked assassin. He's super hard to hit.
So if that's the case, then these guys should shoot at him.
Yes.
So the Dark Lance, that went through.
Okay.
Redo this.
Yeah, redo that, because I didn't know how close they were, and I just barely...
These chicks can shoot at him.
They can?
They are within 12, because you deploy them within 9.
Within 9, okay.
Yes.
So I'll just redo the Shredder and then the 7 other shots. Okay, so Shredder...
18 might be too far for your Shredder.
Shredder... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just outside.
Just outside, okay.
So not the Shredder. So all your rifle shots.
Okay. Yep. So 7.
And
7
these are
shots.
hitting normal.
Yeah. And these are hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless he has some goddamn thing about it too.
Rerolling the 1. So 6 hits. Wounding on 3s. Oh, 1 wound. Just about the same.
All right. AP?
AP none.
Okay, and he has 5 up invuln. Makes it.
And then I'll just put these in there.
Shoot it across that way,
Yep.
Yeah, into my
aberrants. Yeah, the aberrants. So
the Shredder is outside.
Yeah, but
so all your rifles.
So now, is this dude a blaster or?
He's a Splinter Cannon.
Okay. Cool.
So he's 36 inch, and it's 3 shots. Yep. 3 shots hitting on 3s. All miss.
Reroll the 1.
Reroll the 1. That's a hit. And then poison 3. Nope. No. Okay. And then
now
it was
all your rifles.
2, 3, 4, 5. With this Cyberite.
It's good to read your dude's stuff.
So rerolling the 1. Yep, there you go.
Nope. Okay. And then poison 3.
Okay.
So 2.
Right, against the aberrants who are within cover. So they have a 4-up save if you have no AP.
Nope.
No AP, so 4 up.
2.
So 1 goes through, 1 does not.
How dare you strike the great statue of Gobbledygook?
So, how much damage?
Just 1.
Alright. So, they have 3 wounds apiece.
Okay.
So, one of these guys is down.
Alright, now you can shoot with these guys into him.
Okay.
So now, since they are within 12, they can shoot at him. They are able to.
But they're at -1.
They're at -1 because of him. Yes. Yep. And then he's at a 2-up save because of the strat and because of the himself.
Okay.
That's just gross.
Hey, it's nice to have an assassin who's almost on par with the goddamn Inquisition assassin.
That's true. The Vindicator.
And sometimes he's not even a sniper. Sometimes he's a melee combatant.
That's crazy.
And since all of his attacks hit, 4 attacks auto hitting you with a. Let's see.
I don't.
Only a strength 1, but it makes 1 additional. Any unmodified rolls of 3.
She
inflict a
can't
mortal
hit
wound.
with the pistol, so I get 4 shard carbines into him.
Oh, the pistol's like a 6.
Yeah, it's a pistol 6-inch. So they're assault 3.
Mhm.
So I get 12 shots.
Okay.
And then what am I hitting on?
A -1.
-1, so they're 4s
Yep.
to hit.
12 hitting them.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they within range of your dude to re-roll?
No.
No.
Okay.
Plus, these are blades for hire. They don't get.
Oh, they're like your incubi?
Yep.
Oh, disgusting.
Okay, so
Okay.
And then
Strength.
Or they're a poison weapon, aren't they?
so they're 3s. Oh no, because they're not.
Yep. So they'll be poison 4. Which is good because we
4.
got 4.
Okay. AP?
None on the
Oh,
shard
God.
carbines.
4 of them?
Yeah.
So 4 2-ups. Great, I lost one in your stuffing over there. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So, one recommendation I have for you
Mm-hmm.
is since we're playing on power level, max your guys out.
Mhm.
Shard carbines, they're alright against mass infantry,
Mm-hmm.
but scourges are great for dropping down and wrecking house because all of them.
They're all good melee combatants, aren't they?
No,
The
Oh.
box only has 1 of each.
I know, but
So-
in your battle scribe,
Mhm.
you can do whatever you want.
Do you do WYSIWYG here or
Well,
No,
your
we
name
don't
is
make Wizzy.
WYSIWYG, so I think you gotta kind
do
of.
I think I need to live,
Yeah.
I'm
live by
just
that?
kidding.
Do I need to die by that?
Yes, you need to live and die by WYSIWYG. No, obviously we do not play WYSIWYG. It's not a
Okay.
big deal. We're very casual here.
Because they only have 1 of the
They do,
weapons you can swap.
It sucks when
So-
that
It's
happens.
stupid
yeah.
when they do that. But
Right.
in Battle Scribe, run them with 4 either blasters or dark lances.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or if you want to do
these guys, they have the guns to shoot him. They
Mhm.
can shoot at him.
They can. They're within 12. Okay.
Yes.
So how I normally run scourges is I've got my melee chick that's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like how you have her built.
He runs
But-
them like garbage. I
Yeah.
mean,
But then I run 2 with dark lances,
Mhm.
and then either 2 with blasters or 2 with shredders.
Okay.
This way,
Hmm.
you get a lot more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
a lot
Okay.
more options too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so anything that has 12, I believe all
All of them do. I think.
all of them can.
Let me double.
Yeah,
check.
all these guys, except for I would say this guy back here.
He doesn't have a gun. The gun is here.
Is that it?
No, there's 2 more.
What's their range on it?
Here and here. These
So what's their range?
3, and then the range on those.
Because that's if you want to shoot at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can still shoot at the Keller Morph.
I would shoot at the Killamorph.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna, if you don't pop him, he's gonna wreck some house on you.
So this will also give you a victory point
Yes.
because you killed him in his deployment zone.
The liquefier gun
not
only
in-
has a 12-inch.
You're-
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
you're half.
I am in. Uh-huh.
The liquefier only has 12-inch, so
Okay,
you
so
can't reach the kill
liquefier
mark, so you
will
can
be
put
firing
that.
at him, and they're auto hitting, so
Mhm.
that will help.
And then I've got 24-inch and 36-inch
Okay, so
in
those
the Keller Morph.
those 2 will hit him. So
Okay.
are they
So,
different guns? The
they are,
36 and
yeah.
the 24.
Mhm.
Are they different stats? Like, are their strengths?
They are.
different?
The Hex Rifle strength 6 and the Ossifactor strength 2.
All
And
right.
they're both different APs. So
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
you got to roll each one of these differently.
okay.
So
So liquefier gun,
yeah, you can put the liquefier up on him.
Okay,
'cause
so-
this will auto hit me.
D6 shots, 4 auto hits,
Okay.
and then
Strength.
strength 4
All right. 4 versus toughness 3. So wounding on 3.
on 3s. Okay. 2.
2.
You can re-roll one of those to try and help take him out more if you want. I don't know if you want to or not.
It's not worth it.
Okay. So 2 and
AP?
AP minus 2.
Oh, so 4-ups. So it might have been.
No.
No.
Not with how you roll these days.
Okay, the Hex Rifle.
My guy gets rid of your cover bonuses too. Oh, jeez.
So
Okay.
what you're going to want to do on your next turn is get these scourges to fly up here and just wreck house.
Okay.
Let him punch you to death.
Okay, hitting on 3s, right? He doesn't have any
Mhm.
modifiers.
Very good.
So he got that on a
Okay.
hit. And then strength 6.
So wounding on 2s.
Got it.
Okay.
And then AP minus 2.
Okay. He has a 5-up invuln. Okay. Missed the invuln, so how much
Okay.
damage?
2.
Okay, so
Down
he's down
to
to...
one.
And then the Ossifactor is just 1.
Mhm.
Hitting on 3s. He misses.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you going to attempt to charge?
You could attempt to
You
charge.
could do that.
Because they are flying, they
Yes.
can...
Yeah,
Mhm.
they just go straight over.
Mhm.
So far you both are at 1 victory point.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Are you
Wait,
going to Overwatch?
His Overwatch auto hits.
Yes, my Overwatch will auto-hit you. Because my shots auto-hit you. I only have 1 shot.
50-50.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you spending the point?
You need a 9. Well, let's see what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Can I CP reroll that?
You can.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
I'm not
Nope.
going to.
Okay.
I have no need to.
Okay. Nope.
I wasn't
and,
planning on it.
And nobody
anyways,
else
'cause
is within
Sure, I
range of-
auto-hit and I kill one
charging.
of his guys. Maybe. Not worth it.
So at the end of the turn, you technically get 1 victory point because you did not. Did you kill somebody over here? I can't.
No.
No, he killed my patriarch
Over here.
there.
So nobody gets victory points at the end of this one.
Because he doesn't have more than I do in my deployment.
Oh wait, no. At the end of your
I
turn,
have
you would.
I
get-
have 3 in his deployment to his 1.
and you would get 1 because you got 1 there. So you're both at 2.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Command phase. Let me check stuff. Because I do have ways of... I do have stuff for command phase, and it is... Where are you, you stupid thing?
Oh, Pocket redeemed a hydrate whenever Pocket was in here.
Okay, so 1 command point, and I will select a Genestealer cult character, and he will regain up to D3 mortal wounds.
I gotta find out why
Okay.
it's not announcing the.
So, D3 mortal wounds, he gets 3 mortal wounds back, he is back to full.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I believe he has...
He's got
4
4
wounds, yeah.
wounds.
Okay. That is during command phase. Do I have anything else to do during command phase that might help me? Let us see. Psychic. When he's destroyed, so no. Shooting phase. Any phase when an aberrant. What is that? Okay.
That was me testing because it should be anytime somebody redeems.
Oh, it
start
does a
counter
sound?
Points, it's supposed to do that to alert us. Hey, they're doing something.
Awesome. Okay. So, nothing else for my command points. Okay. So, that didn't move, correct?
No.
So, I spent the 1 that I gained this turn.
Okay. Oh, wait. He did put it up. Sorry.
he did put it up?
He did put it up. Yeah.
Back down to 3.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about him.
No, I meant this.
Yeah, sorry.
No, he's
No.
he's good where he's at. So he's got a 6-inch move. Whee! They're moving back into the truck.
Okay.
So okay. They have an 8-inch move and they're going to advance as well.
Okay.
Ha.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a 13-inch movement. We're gonna come around to there. So that's where the truck guys go.
Nice.
They can advance and charge.
Okay. Cool.
They are Genestealers. You are not going to like this.
So are they not Tyranids? Then?
They are. So Genestealer cult is Tyranid.
Yeah.
They are what happens when a Genestealer lands on a planet and starts infecting it.
Okay.
And when the Genestealer cult gets big enough, they start sending out psychic signals to the Tyranid fleets nearby, if there is one. And then once the signal they get back, they go into a revolt and they attack the planet, get rid of defenses, and help weaken it. And then the Tyranid fleet, if it's nearby and close enough, will assault the planet. If the defenders aren't dead, Genestealer cult will fight with the Tyranids.
Okay.
If the defenders are dead, everything dies on the planet.
Okay. Do you run these in a Tyranid army, or is it different?
So these units, I do run in the Tyranid army, and they are my most numerous troop choice. And no one else does it because everyone's like, oh, they're not that good. It's like,
well, there's a bajillion of them, so...
Well, I have 2 squads of 20 and 1 squad of 18.
Okay.
You can ask Ed, once they get into combat, they will pop stuff.
Yeah.
They popped his knights, they've popped so many stuff, they've popped a Baneblade.
Oh my gosh.
They just eat stuff, and they have so many attacks.
Yeah, all the other things are popping up like they should. I don't know why. I'm gonna play with that.
Do they... My brother-in-law bought a Tyranid box to start collecting.
Yes.
Are they what comes in that box?
So start collecting, they get... If it's the start collecting, he gets 8 Genestealers, he gets a Patriarch, he gets a Moloch.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
It's not a very big box, but oh my god, can some of those be nasty little gribblies. So the Patriarch and the Broodlord are basically this guy.
Okay.
I like that. At the end, the bugs let the humans see what they have done to their fellow man in the last seconds of life. Then they are added to the biomass.
Yes. So these guys are going to advance because why not? Okay, 1 inch, so they go 7. And, we're going to attempt to burn you, but we are way too far away to burn you. Okay, and the truck, which just had the aberrants walk into it because there's no reason for them not to be in there. See, with 6 wounds. Okay, he's still at top bracket, so 12-inch movement.
Hey, no, we love lore nerds.
Yeah.
We love lore nerds.
I forget, do vehicles, can they advance and shoot, or can they not advance and shoot?
They cannot advance and shoot.
Unless it's an assault weapon.
Correct.
Neither of them are, because it's heavy and heavy. So there's...
Yeah, big guns never tire, do not cover. Let me put the pedal to the metal and...
He's just backing up.
I mean, you backed your ass.
I literally have a bulldozer, so it will be making the...
I love
it. Okay, Psychic phase. Cool. Shoosting phase. Sanctus. Going after that guy.
Okay.
Okay, it hits.
Okay.
that just makes my day. The fact they added that to him just makes me so happy, because last time I played him, he was not hitting anything.
No, he could not hit jack.
But now, I just straight up shoot you. What's his toughness?
The Homunculus toughness is...
Be a 3.
4.
Okay.
Yep, toughness 4.
Wait, is that... No, I want to pop your Archon, that's right.
My Archon?
I don't want to touch your Homunculus. He's
toughness 3.
Okay, so wounding on a 3. 4 up will give a mortal wound on top of the damage.
Okay.
Okay, so no mortal wound, but you are
wounded.
Wounded,
okay.
And this is...
So you get your 2 up in home.
Yeah. Wait,
I do?
Yes.
They
Okay.
have a 2-up.
So Archons have a 2-up.
Oh yeah, and if they
save.
fail
They
it,
cannot re-roll it. If they fail it, it's gone for the rest.
yeah,
of the
that's right.
Okay. Where's that at?
Or is that just Vet?
So that's just Archons themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is when you look at.
Because I thought that was just Vet.
Oh, the shadow field.
Yep, the shadow.
Okay.
You got a 2-up invuln until you fail it,
Okay.
and then once you fail it, it's gone forever.
Okay. I got a 3.
Okay. So he is very safe. All right. Next up, Kellermorph. Bang, bang, bang.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker.
Yep. What is?
Yeah, I've been very interested as I've been going through the Horus Heresy book, seeing how the Emperor replicates a lot of the stuff that the Chaos Gods are doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I like saying that he's the 5th Chaos God. Because
Okay. Here's the big question: do I
Yes.
want to be wounding on 2s with 3 less shots, or do I want to be wounding on 3s with more shots?
oof, I'd say 3 with more shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's me, though. That's just
That's probably the smart, because honestly, wounding on 3s and the extra hits and stuff, and I can, with this guy, I can shoot at his leaders.
Okay, so who's the 5th Chaos God?
Malath.
Oh, that's that unknown.
That's the unknown, not really
Yeah,
Age of
okay.
Sigmar Chaos God. Yep.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
That's what
I
everyone
apologize.
says. So he's got 18-inch. He is hitting your homunculus.
Okay.
Because there's no reason for him
So
not
what
to.
happened to his life dice?
Oh, I re-healed him
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
for command point.
Bastard.
Okay, so hitting on 2s.
What's the one?
There's 2 1s.
Oh.
I want to spend a reroll on the hits.
How
That
much
would-
damage are you doing?
Oh, this is going to do 1 damage apiece.
Okay. Even if you spend it, it wouldn't kill him.
I'm not going to.
So.
Well, there's 4 hits so far.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I get,
Oh, and he gets more.
actually, I get 3 because I can. Well, I'll just call it
So, let me
1
actually-
pistol straight
I'm
up miss.
Curious, like how does that actually break down?
Okay, so this is what it does. Gunslinger. Each time a model makes a ranged attack, if a hit is scored, after this model makes the rest of its ranged attacks, this model can make 1 additional ranged attack against the same target using the same weapon. This additional ranged attack cannot generate any further additional ranged attacks. So I'm going to call one of his guns straight up missed and only roll 2 more additional.
Okay.
This is how they go yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Each weapon gets 1 more attack.
Yes.
Okay. And he's got 3.
He's got 3
He's got
pistols.
3
'cause he
pistols.
has
Okay.
3 arms.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's crazy.
2 extra hits, so all 6 are hitting.
Okay.
These are strength 5 versus your
Toughness
toughness
4.
4, so wounding on 3s.
Wait, that 5th Chaos God has Space Marines?
How many hit?
Dude.
So that's 3 mortals, because 3 6s,
And then
and then
they're just 1 damage.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, so that doesn't
but
kick in.
they will on top
So
of the
you've
damage.
got 3 5-up feel no pains. From
Okay.
the
And you got 4.
no 3 5-up feel no pains.
Oh,
for
he
the
gets
mortals.
mortals 5 up, feel no pains.
Yes.
Oh.
No, because mortal wounds just go past saves. He's got a 5-up feel no pain.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 5 ups.
1.
Okay, so
So he takes
So-
2.
so he takes 2
mortal
auto.
wounds.
So he's down to 4.
Okay, see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, what?
This will do 8 damage if he fails all of his saves. Do I want to reroll for one of the wounds? It'll bring me down to 2. It'll get me enough to do stuff. No. Okay, so you got 4 minus 1 saves.
So
And then for him, as a homunculus,
he's got 6-up saves.
so he would go to his 6-up because of power from pain. He'd go to a 6-up invulnerable.
Okay.
4 6s.
2, 3.
And die. Damn.
3.
Okay, and then roll 1 5 up for his feel no pain.
Yep.
No.
Okay, so he
Takes 1 more.
Yeah.
So he's down to 3.
Okay. All right. Sanctus already fired.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for the rock grinder to do its thing.
I'm gonna step out for a second.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably not 6 inches away. No, I'm not. So I'm not tossing grenades at your face.
No grenades?
No grenades at your face.
Okay.
So first off, we will do the heavy stubber at you. So 3 shots.
Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna be.
Or
This is a good question since I got a lot of stuff. Let's see. So that's a 7-inch charge. And 9-inch charge. We'll do the 7-inch. So I'm gonna shoot at these guys.
Okay.
Okay. So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 4 versus toughness 3 on your scourges.
Sorry. Yes, toughness 3.
Okay, so wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
So they have 4-up saves, and
Okay.
then
So
they have
2
a 5-up invulnerable.
So 2 4-ups is what.
2 4-ups. Okay. Both.
Okay. Next up, we will do the long wave seismic cannon. So hitting on 4s.
Did all of them hit?
No, one miss,
one
but
miss.
still.
Dang.
Still.
Yeah, of course.
So this
Oh,
is going to
help
be strength 6. So wounding on 2s. We're actually going to spend the command point for this one to reroll one of these wounds.
Okay.
Okay, so all wound.
Okay.
Alice, I want to check that out.
And so it's 5
These are AP2.
AP2.
So you have
So I'll do the
your
4,
5-up
the 5-up
invulns.
invulns. Okay.
so
And it was 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Okay.
So 5 5-ups.
None.
Okay, so
So,
these are 2 damage apiece.
I think
What did you just shoot with what?
His seismic gun just fired at the
scourges.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Do
And
they
2
all
damage.
die, or is it
Do
just?
they have feel no pains?
No, they don't.
How many wounds do they have?
They have 1 each.
So yeah, all of them
all of
just
them are
got
dead.
a blast of sound wave just went and just
It rattled
slaughtered
their
those
hollow
guys.
bones.
Yeah.
Because they are bird people.
They are bird people.
All right.
That's what I should have named the Solarite. His name's Bird Person.
Bird person or Harvey Birdman, or we just change it up for copyright. Harold Bird Guy.
Harold Bird Guy. Yep.
Okay, so next up, after all that, we'll go into charge phase.
Mm-hmm.
The rock grinder is going to attempt to charge into your racks.
Yep, they're racks. The good old pyramid head.
It's made it with a 10. Eesh. Yeah, because it rotates and just. Here, let's flip this so it.
What was this for?
I don't know. It's probably where you were moving, guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, let's flip this to really show where he went. Pull that 6 with him. Okay. Oh. Did you want to Overwatch on that? Because
Not
this.
with those weapons.
No.
Okay.
I'll Overwatch on.
Well,
Yeah, because I can do that. Because like I got the liquefier gun.
they're gonna multi-charge into. These
Okay.
two.
So, unfortunately, the reason why I said don't Overwatch is all of that would have had to go into the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
None of that really would have
Yeah.
gone into the vehicle.
Well, I've got the liquefier gun that's auto
Unfortunately,
or
You
no.
need a 7.
because you're now engaged with the truck. you
Oh.
can't fire Overwatch.
Your
Okay.
homunculus can though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, I don't. I mean,
does the homunculus have a gun?
it's one gun.
And it's a pistol.
It's a pistol.
Yeah,
So
So
what I would do is say, oh, you've only got
I've got one.
okay, I got 7 exactly for
Nice.
this charge. I needed 7 exactly for for this charge. Well, smack dab right
Yeah,
to there.
Oni, send that over to me when you get the chance. That would be epic.
Okay. Yeah, that was mean. This is not. You're not gonna like this at all.
I kind of want to see him go though.
So,
All of this is new to me,
yes.
so like even getting to see what other units can do is good.
These guys will actually do it.
Because then I get to learn what other units can
Okay.
do, and
So, all the attacks were made, or charges were made. So they're going to move into engagement. So he's going to adjust right there. Try and stay out of half inch. So get half inch from them. So he'll actually adjust over to here. Move in there. Pile. 3-inch pile in. I hate their arms. So he'd make
There's
it.
so many.
And then this guy will make it.
I want
This guy will
to
make
see you
it.
roll 20 dice.
This guy will make it. So 2 of my 10 Genestealers are not within range.
Okay. How many attacks do they get?
3 of them can attack your Homunculus.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can attack your racks. So the 3 attacking your Homunculus, 12 attacks.
12. They get 4 apiece.
They get 4
Woo!
apiece.
That's awesome.
New Genestealers are disgusting.
That's awesome.
I am. This is what I've been waiting for the entire day. Once I told Ed last night, I can come up. I'm like, I'm bringing up my Genestealer cult, and I'm showing them how evil the new Genestealers are.
Well,
Sadly, it's being against you, so I'm sorry.
No,
about
it's
this.
okay. No, because this is what my brother-in-law is going to be playing. So
Yeah.
I gotta
4 attack
learn what
seeks, they're
can
hitting
do.
on 2s.
Okay.
This is against your Homunculus.
Okay. I don't even. There's nothing I
So
can do.
far, 1, 2,
He's gone.
3 misses. Okay, they are strength 4 versus your toughness 4, so we're no 4s. That is 4 wounds that did not go through.
Okay.
So how many did?
How many did go through?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 went through. This is AP 3.
And what thing are you running for your?
Oh, him.
The
What
Coven of
covenant?
12.
Okay.
He doesn't have insensible to pain.
Doesn't?
No, the racks do.
I'm surprised if he doesn't. Yeah, he does. Homunculus, insensible to pain.
He does?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
That's the 5-up in film.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've already been rolling him having it, so.
Yeah. No, he's got it. He's got Blade Artist, insensible
Okay.
pain, and
So what's his...
Battle Scribe doesn't put it in.
So you have a 6-up, feel no pain, correct? Or 6-up, invuln, 5-up, feel no pain.
Yeah.
Right? So roll 5 6-ups.
And then the fives?
Well, depending
each
on
one
how
of
many
these,
6s.
yeah.
1,
Okay, so roll 4 5-ups.
3. So only 1 wound.
Okay, so 1 wound went through with my Genestealers.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, now the rest, which were 4 went into the Homunculus.
So
You did 3.
4.
Oh, I did
You did
3.
3 into the
So
Homunculus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 get to go into your rats.
And the racks also have the 5-up.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so
Battle Scribe didn't
5
put it
going
on the
Really?
Homunculus. No.
Yeah, no.
that's 20 attacks.
Unless it's been FAQ, which is the downside.
Hand me 8.
So if I can plug some War Surge here.
Here you go.
Unless it's been FAQ, the book is good. But
And
it
then-
does so much
They FAQ all the time, and no one has real time to look at the FAQ.
This is why I like War Surge.
So,
Hopefully we'll be doing more of it.
hitting on 2s.
And then their toughness 5.
Oh,
because
their
of
toughness
him.
5
Yeah.
for him.
He gives him a +1.
Nice. Okay, let's drop 4 of these from here. Like rolling my dice. Okay.
Because they've been doing awesome this game.
Well, it's because I just like rolling my
Oh.
dice. Okay, so strength 4, so wounding on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 wounds go through.
Okay.
So
yeah, it should be there.
what's
They
their
haven't used it.
what's their save? Well, what's their invuln? Do they have the 6 up, 5 up?
They do get the 6
Okay,
up.
so roll 4 6 ups.
You want to hand me some of those?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I've all written down.
So four
4
6 ups.
Yep.
None of those.
Okay, and then roll
and then
4
4
5s.
5s.
There we
2.
go.
So 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds
So
go
2
through.
die.
How many wounds do they have apiece?
They're 1.
So-
They're 1 except for the Akathist, who has 2.
I would say get you out of engagement with that thing.
Take these.
Yep.
Well,
He will still be able to pile in.
he's got 2 wounds.
Oh, this hasn't gone yet?
No, he will still be able to pile in.
Then yeah, I guess you are taking from back there.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I made sure to go with my Genestealers first because I wanted that Homunculus gone to get rid of that toughness.
Let me do that. Okay.
Okay.
Dude,
Next-
I love that one has an Inquisitor's face as a loincloth.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so next up will be my Goliath Rock Grinder.
Okay.
So, explodes. Okay, so he has nothing special on the charge, which is kind of weird because he has a giant rock blade
grinder.
on it. However, that Dolzer blade will not be fun for you. Okay, so he gets 6 attacks because he is at full, or he is at top bracket. He was not damaged down to middle. He gets 2 additional attacks with this weapon. And he is hitting you on 3s.
Okay.
Ouchie.
1
Ooh.
miss. Okay, this is strength plus 2, so strength 8 versus toughness 5. So wounding on 3s. Yeah, that's a good thing I didn't kill that guy. Wounding on 2s would suck with this. Hey. So 4 at -2.
So
4 6 ups, and whatever's left, 5 ups.
5 ups. Nope. And then
All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
8.
So-
So
okay.
roll 2 at a time.
Okay.
So first one, just
2 at a
2
time
at a
because
time.
it goes
Oh.
each model. For
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
one
no
guy is
model.
dead.
Poor Pyramid Head.
Another
That
guy
one
is dead.
Because it's wound 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 more. Another
Oh.
guy dead. And
Oh.
another
One
I-
dude
guy
saved.
One dude
survives.
saved.
That's
Very nice.
that's some lucky
There's
stuff.
2 left.
All right,
Okay,
that is it for his charge.
now you get to swing back.
So definitely do scissor hands on that
Mhm.
one.
On the Genestealers?
Yep.
Okay.
You can pile in now, so you can pile in away from my guy if there is any,
There's just the
Yes.
2
Yeah,
here.
it's just the 2 there. They're
or you can run away from the Genestealer and pile into the truck, depending on what
No,
you want.
you
I'm
got to
gonna
move
do-
towards the closest.
Oh, true.
All right, so if you're doing the homunculus,
So, Scissor Hands.
okay,
4
now,
attacks.
because
6
he-
attacks.
because he's also getting power from pain,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the 3rd battle round. You're gonna have some extra stuff. So,
Okay.
Cleansing Fury. Every time a model with this unit makes a melee attack, add 1 to the attack hits rolls. So you are now +1 to hit in melee.
Awesome.
So for him, it doesn't matter because he's already a 2 up and 1's automatically fails. But so you're gonna get 5 attacks with the scissor hands, hitting on 2s.
Okay. All hits. And then Poison 3.
And then
2.
6s would have done mortal wounds
Mm-hmm.
because of your
Because of the-
blades for the blade artists.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's one of them.
So two
Well, it
wounds.
would have increased the armor penetration. Never mind.
2 wounds at AP -2.
Okay, I'm just looking for stuff. Nothing. Okay. 2 wounds.
Into the Genestealers.
Okay, 4 ups. 1 dice.
You want this one?
Nope.
Nope. Back. Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason not to pull from my back, guys. For me.
Now go ahead and do the injector.
Okay. So
Basically,
1
as long
attack.
as you roll a 2, 1 dice.
Yep.
So 1 dice.
Oh, it's just.
It's just a mortal wound
Yeah.
on a hit, and it's 2+ on the hit. So and then the racks I have 2, and they get
So did you
4.
take out your head honcho,
Who?
the Achilles?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
he's gone.
So then you would get 4 attacks, but they are also hitting on 2s.
Okay, so 8, or is it just 2 apiece?
So it'd be 2 apiece, so 4 total.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay. So 2 6s to hit, and then
wounding on 3s.
Toughness 4.
Poison.
Oh, okay, cool.
1.
1.
1.
Yeah, -1.
4 up. Makes it.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave Genestealers a 4 up invuln.
So at the end of his turn,
morale.
he is going to get 1 victory point for there.
Well, first roll morale if I kill him off.
Your racks have a leadership of 8. He lost how many this turn? 4?
All but 2.
This turn?
This turn.
From
No,
shooting.
not this turn. Because he lost racks, other stuff.
Okay, how many racks? So I killed.
You killed 4 in melee.
4 in
Did you
melee.
shoot them at all this turn? I don't
No,
think
you
did.
shot the homunculus and the
So
archon.
basically, as long
and
as
the
you don't roll
scourges.
a 5, you're golden.
So below a 5 or
So your leadership, your sergeant's out. So your leadership is 7.
okay.
So
So
you've
4.
lost 4. So you've got to roll a 3 or below.
Okay. Yep.
You're perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't get the victory point for eating up one of his guys.
But you do get 1 for being over there. You don't get the 1 for not having anybody within your side of it.
I don't have.
No, so the 3 victory points are if you kill somebody on the opponent's side.
Okay.
You get 1 if you've got 1 on the opponent's side. Then you get 1 if nobody's within your half.
Oh, no one's within my half.
I've got these
Here.
guys.
Technically, the homunculus is there. And
I thought
those
it was
2.
holy.
Well, the homunculus is holy. That's
Oh,
1
okay.
unit.
No, they're not. They're half.
Homunculus.
They're half.
No.
They're split down the middle.
They're half.
So I would actually say for you,
Mhm.
call it GG.
Okay.
Just because if you continue trying to fight this, you guys are pretty close on victory. You might be able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But with where he's got a vehicle still standing with guys in it and other stuff, you already have to roll casualty rolls for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to roll it for your racks.
Okay.
Pull out, say, okay, you win, you're
Okay.
good. Everybody runs away and call it.
Good game.
Retreat!
Yeah.
Genestealer cult has.
Well, Genestealer cult is evil, but
Couldn't
on
be.
the flip side,
Yeah, no. Drukhari is always something
Well,
to be watching out
him-
for.
him missing those first 2 rounds of Dark Lance shots hurt
Mhm.
so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we go to the post phase, and this is where things can really hurt.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
first things first, let's look at our agendas.
So my agenda, I got one of my psychic things, so he gets a boosted XP if he doesn't die.
Well,
And
you're
then-
gonna have to check on yours because I don't have your stuff.
Yep.
Yet.
I know. I'm just saying I got two. I got both my agendas off.
So let's actually see if I have something here.
So units that survived will go on this side. Units that didn't survive will go on this
So let's
side.
add a source
So
capture.
they did not survive.
Capture. All right, so you guys can see what we're playing with here as we do the post game.
Wow,
We'll get it big.
that's not fun. I only lost 3 things. That's kind of brutal.
Okay, so your agendas
Mm-hmm.
were to take credit and extermination order. Unfortunately, none of your guys killed 3 things.
Okay.
So you kind of come up zeros
Okay.
on your agendas, which sucks, but it happens sometimes.
What was his other one?
Take credit. So basically, his Archon could sit there and go, "Oh, look, you gain 2 experience. You gain 2 experience. Cool, I get 1 experience because I'm taking credit for your kills."
Okay.
Well, some of his guys did kill stuff, so there's
You got to
that.
get 3
Three stings died
per unit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, so your Archon survived. So he fought a battle. He survived a battle. That gives him 1 XP.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Your Succubus fought a battle.
She
Unfortunately,
died.
did not survive. So let's go ahead and roll for your Succubus.
Okay.
Roll a D6.
Okay.
And hopefully don't get a 1.
3.
Okay. So she is just fine.
Okay.
So she's got an experience. Your Homunculus fought in a battle, survived a battle. I don't think he killed anybody. Like a full unit.
No, he didn't
did
kill a
not.
full unit.
Okay. Then the Cabalite Warriors, they did kill somebody with range.
Mhm.
All your Cabalists survived.
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we would have kept going, I would have started munching.
Yeah. So especially in Crusades, with where these guys can get battle scars and other stuff, you want to take into consideration, do I just want to call it?
Yeah.
Winning's nice, but yeah. All right, so your witches unfortunately fought a battle.
Died.
So roll for your witches.
Okay. 5.
Okay, they're golden. Your racks fought in a battle, survived a battle. And they
Barely.
killed somebody with a melee weapon.
Barely.
Which is nice.
Who did
And then
they
unfortunately
kill?
your incubi
Patriot.
fought. They did not survive and they didn't kill anybody.
Do I need to roll for them?
Yes.
Okay. 2.
Okay, they're fine. And then your scourges.
They died
They did not do anything.
They fought in a battle.
and didn't do anything.
Yep.
So roll for them. 5.
Fine. Then the raider. It fought in a battle.
It killed.
did kill something.
Mhm.
It killed something in
Holy
explosion.
It killed
One of your
the.
transports actually has a kill in melee.
Did it kill
No,
the?
it killed
I thought
the
it killed-
Achilles in exploding.
I don't think that.
It killed it by explosion.
You know, we'll count that as a kill by ranged weapon.
Yes. It
But
killed it because I
self-detonation,
blew
yeah.
it up and then it exploded and killed
Yep.
my thing.
But you would still need to roll for it.
Okay.
Is there a scar?
No.
No.
Okay. So now you get to pick one of your guys to be marked for greatness.
Any of them.
Any of them, whether they lived or died.
And that's just a unit I think that did good.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a unit you think you did good, or a unit that you want to try and quickly level up. Because when
Okay.
you mark them for greatness, like let's say you do it for your Archon here,
Mm-hmm.
you mark him for greatness, and his XP goes from 1 to 4.
Oh, okay.
Marking for greatness gives you 3 XP.
Okay. What do you recommend? Do you like the story
Getting
version or
leaders-
the?
Getting your leaders buffed is a good idea, especially with you, where people have a chance to get assassinated. You're
Mm-hmm.
trying to get names. You're trying to get bloodied. Even though he really didn't do much in this battle,
I think the homunculus did more.
your homunculus carried.
Yeah.
And you could choose your homunculus for it. I mean, I don't know. I've got to read a little bit more on the Drukhari
Mm-hmm.
campaign, Crusade stuff. But Archon would be a good choice because as soon as you can get these
Okay.
guys leveled up to like bloodied and other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they can get other things.
Okay. Let's put it on the Archon then.
Okay, so with that being said, there is our Crusade roster for our Drukhari. Now let's go ahead and talk to Chris. What guys of the 3 guys that you lived?
That
Three-
died.
Thanks, we appreciate
You mean the 3 guys who died?
Yes, that's what I mean. Something like that.
Yeah. All right.
I unalived.
Yeah.
So the Achilles Ridge Runner, which died from explosion, he's good.
Gotta roll this on camera, man.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Patriarch, who died by homunculus, he's good. The Neophytes, who did nothing and died by being shot at, They're good.
Okay. So no lasting wounds in this Crusade battle.
Thankfully.
Yeah. So
Cool.
that will be it. Thank you guys for coming down and joining.
Yeah,
If you're
thank you.
watching this on Facebook, or not Facebook, wow, YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch and been with us on Twitch,
Thank you.
follow it. Thank you. If you got a Amazon Prime subscription and you haven't given it to somebody else, we would love to have your subscription. It'll help get this place electrified.
We also have a Patreon.
Yes, we do. I really need to upgrade the Patreon. Don't look at the Patreon. It's sad.
Support us on it, but don't look it up.
Just don't look at it. I'm going to be working on some STLs for everybody that's got 3D printers. That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a members-only Discord, and yeah, just tons of fun stuff. Thank you guys for chilling, and you have a great day.